chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano shuffle, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous, give him a beer.
Or two.
Chicano shuffle, Esteve's an asshole, just lost some fans. Oh well, tough shit.
Tough shit.
Chicano shuffle, Ramon's el guapo, he tells good stories. Let's interrupt.
We will.
Chicano shuffle, we love our fan. We hope you like this. If not, oh well.
Oh, well.
Welcome back to another episode of Chicano Shuffle. This is Ramon.
Hello, and this is Noelia.
Yeah, she's filling in she's doing the duty of Esteban and Fernando.
Yay.
You know? Yeah, thank you for joining me.
Yes.
We had a conflict of schedules. I threw everything off. We were supposed to record Saturday y me tocó chambear. So, no se pudo.
I'm cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Plus, you know, we did this the other day too. You know.
Oh, yeah. ¿Cómo se llama?
88 miles per hour
Yes,
podcast.
that was fun.
Santos, or AKA Hancholo.
Hancholo. ¿Y cómo se llama el otro? Freddie Morales.
Freddie Morales. His co-host.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So we did that. We'll get into that one a little bit later and shit. But, hey, well, thank you for coming.
Yes, I'm here. I'm happy.
How's,
The Rona?
How you dealing?
Pinche Rona?
We really haven't hung out. It's saca de onda, you know?
I know. It's been, I don't know. It gives me too much time to fucking get in my head about why things might be happening. What's the purpose of all this stuff? Because one of the things I've been... excuse me, talking to some people, así de like, pura pinche plática. I'm like, dude, now we're like literally forced into this like whole technology world. O sea, we've always had máquinas que la chingada, but now it's like we're really being forced to rely.
Skynet.
Yep. Hey, man.
Skynet.
People think I'm crazy, but I'm like, nope, Skynet.
You got it written down?
I hate that.
Yeah.
I think with Terminator.
All right.
Pero no, I'm like, dude, like, call me whatever you want, but dude, like, we're being forced into this new age where like we have to rely on technology.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's gonna be robots taking your orders. You know, at McDonald's.
Just to make it like virus or contagion
safe, which means less people, more people getting, losing their jobs. I don't know. I don't know. There's a bigger, I don't know.
And we didn't think we were going to see this, did we?
Nope, I didn't know. Dude, con decirte que con este pinche clima, I'm not surprised if in 10 years from now we'll have a hurricane.
Oh, man. Well, speaking of that, there's like a shitload of hurricanes.
I know.
Normally there's, I think they said there's like, 12 or 13 per year. This year, I think it's like 22,
Pues
23.
cada año hay más.
Yeah.
Each year there's more and more. And then you're hearing that usually, for example, I think it was it last year? Which I need to say, I'm thrown off with the time. Yeah. I was watching this video on YouTube, how in Alaska, the waters were so warm that the salmon estaba muriéndose. Like in Alaska, are you kidding me?
Well, there's a listener that we follow, that we follow, and she follows us. She's out of Miami, and I think she's somewhere by the bay. And dude, she posts pictures and videos of dead fish just floating around.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck is causing that?
Well, también, a lo mejor los explosives and all that shit that, they test, all that crap. I don't know the terminology, but all that shit they do underwater.
Yeah.
Pero no, like those are the things that I'm like, dude, like there's a bigger thing here than just the virus that's killing people off, Y luego, qué coincidencia, like with the election coming up and all this bullshit. I don't know. I'm just, makes me nervous.
It is, right?
Makes me nervous. Yes, very nervous.
We're living in some weird fucking times. I mean, this year literally has tested everybody's patience, everybody's insecurities, fears. I mean, porque por empezar, I mean, yo por lo menos, yo trabajo, mi trabajo me forza a estar afuera.
Yeah.
You know? But there's a lot of people that have been home now. I'm thinking, like, how about couples? You know, not only that, with the kids. And then you're still working. And who's taking care of the kids? Como say, you know, I'm sure there's arguments. And I'm sure there's, like, little tips between a marriage or anything. Because...
Well, I have a friend who's a social worker. And I was catching up with her. And I asked her, hey... I'm like, hey, wait, like, what kind of calls are you getting now? Because I could imagine there's more child abuse in the home, you know, more domestic violence. And she was like, yeah, there's a lot of more DV calls, like domestic violence calls coming in, you know.
No, DV, that's a...
Domestic violence. Like,
that's a term?
Yeah. Well, DV. Yeah. Domestic violence. Yeah.
All right. So whenever I hear DV, I'm like, oh, shit.
I mean, I don't know. That's social service talk.
That's internal. That's internal.
That's just like, you know, it's DV. Oh, okay. You know, domestic violence. Pero no se escucha tanto ahorita de child abuse, but, you know.
Because the patience is very low.
Well, after this, so like, you know, not just families working from home or couples being forced to be in the home together now and really seeing the mess that it is to, not the mess, but the responsibility that it is for both of you to take care of the family.
Yeah.
Pero the homeschooling now, the online schooling.
Hey, and I was thinking about that. How about if this is a 5-year-old's first day of class or first year of class? I mean, they're supposed to log into a computer and type in. Yeah, but I mean, how are they supposed to know? I mean, I understand the parent's going to have to get them started, but the thing is, if the parent is working...
What? No. Kids are smarter than we give them credit for. They know how to run the cell phone. You got 2-year-olds that know how to work a cell phone. They'll know how to use a laptop, and they'll learn. They're adaptable. Kids are adaptable. Pero el argumento de muchas familias es, well, I don't know about a lot of families. I haven't heard this from Latino families. I've heard it from non-Latinos, Caucasians, because I see it on YouTube. That's the only social media platform right now that I follow, YouTube, because I watch the news and all that. Pero muchos like, oh, what about the social aspect? You know, the social development. Like, well, lady, what do you mean social development? Like, you don't even socialize with your fucking kid. You have them at home on a tablet. What socialization are you talking about? You're more worried about your hair getting done and getting your nails done, your Percocet and your wine. That's what you're worried about. You want the kids back in school so you can live your, you know, ¿cómo se llama? The Real Housewife of Orange County. That's what you want. But now, you know, and I was seeing this thing on, I don't know where I saw it. Or I think somebody sent it to me, like Mexican moms teaching at home. Y es una señora sentada con el cinto.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
I saw that. And I saw it on, I know that the guys are going to clown me, but like, I saw it on Instagram. They think that I get all my news from Instagram. They're like, oh, really, Ramon? You saw it on Instagram?
El IG.
Hijos de la chingada.
But yeah, so I saw that and I'm like, you know what? Like, all y'all shut up. You know, like, yeah, because, you know, who are the frontline workers? I'm sure you guys have discussed it, but who are the frontline workers? Y luego dicen, por ejemplo, ahorita in Orange County, I was listening to this morning that the numbers are down of new cases. I think it's down 5%. And that if they continue like this for the next 15 days, they're going to allow kids back into schools. I'm like, okay, well, that's good. Good for you, Orange County.
And they were the ones
just defy the governor. Okay. Yeah, because Orange County, like, they don't want anything that has to do with LA County.
I know. They're like, se creen muy, ¿no? Se creen la muy pipiris nice.
I don't know. Is Fullerton considered OC?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Fullerton, La Brea.
Brea, what else?
Anaheim, Buena Park, Santa Ana. Irvine, I think, is also part of the OC.
But Santana,
oh, there's a lot of raza in Santana.
Yeah, that's why I growing up, I never associated it with Orange County.
Oh, no?
Orange County siempre se me hacía like, ooh, fucking fancy. No, Santana was just like...
Is it like Huntington Beach, I think?
Or Hermosa Beach or something?
No, Hermosa falls over here in the Redondo area.
Okay. Yeah, but it's just, I don't know, it's just crazy. I mean, it's tested a lot of people. It's testing me. It's testing everybody. Like I think I had my first, I don't know if it's anxiety or a panic attack. I don't know which one it is. I don't know the difference. Pero estaba...
¿Quién la pagó?
No, yo, güey, yo lloré. What's this?
¿Quién la pagó?
Nadie, güey.
¿Cuál de los dos perros o Forrest o el cuñado la pagó? A ver.
No, me ayudaron. They helped me.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's because I was laying down. This was like a month and a half ago, I think.
Okay.
And I was laying down. Y pues ya ves, working from home is not not for me. No, not for me. And the people that have to, that must work from home, like, I mean, I've tried adjusting stuff, but nah. So there's been a lot of stress with working from home. It's like almost triple the work.
Yeah.
A lot because, it's just too much. So I was laying down watching a TV. El peor es nada was...
el medio naranja.
El amorcito. He was cooking. He was doing something. And I was laying down watching TV. I don't know what I was... Probably a scary movie. Pero de repente, I was laying down, chilling. And suddenly I just felt like pressure on my chest. Like somebody was pushing me. And I right away like... Like, I como que estaba acostada and then just suddenly me levanté así like, boom. Like when you have a nightmare and you wake up like that. And I'm like, what the? And I'm like, y me paré. And I just ran to the kitchen. I'm like, Forrest. And I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. And I just started crying. I didn't know I wasn't crying de miedo. I was just like, I think the body just reacted to obviously the fear. I guess it was fear. But I was like, fuck, I've never felt this shit before. Y me asusté because... obviously with this virus going on, it's the breathing that is affected.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, por eso yo pensé.
Nomás se vio.
We had to put the AC on double. I'm sorry. For better or worse, dude. One day, for better or worse.
You lit all your candles up.
El pinche sage. Oh,
madre, huele pedo quemado.
Úshala. Oh, dude, I was like, but I just cried. Y luego ya después, he's like, breathe. He's like, you're breathing. I'm like, okay, I'm breathing through my nose. Okay. And I was just like, chill. I didn't know what to do. I was just telling myself, relax. You're at home. If something happens, you can call 911. Well, who's going to tell my mom? Relax. I had to.
Yeah.
Pero I never felt that. So I remember the next day I called my mom. I'm like, Ma, ¿qué pasó? I'm like, oh my God. El otro día, I'm like, guess what happened? And I tell her like everything. And she's like, we can't tell her shit because it just becomes 10 times worse. Mija, no. A ver, te bañaste y you exposed yourself? I'm like, no, I'm telling you, I was laying down and it felt this way. I think it was an anxiety or a panic. I don't know which one it was. And then she started telling me how she knows someone who goes through that. So then the other day I visited her and she's like, mija, ¿qué crees? A mí me pasó lo mismo. Estaba sentada y sentía aquí, ay.
Oh, we should call her.
I was like, oh, my chest hurts? Is that what the fuck is going on?
We should call her.
My chest hurts? Y dice, no, pero luego me puse, no. Cálmate. A Noelia le pasó lo mismo. Cálmate. So, I don't know. I've never felt that before. I know a lot of people that have anxiety attacks or, are diagnosed with anxiety condition or whatever. But I've never felt that. Like, the only anxiety I feel is like, doing a presentation or a test. But it's just like, it's this anxiety de que voy al baño. Like, oh, God. Pero, yeah. So I was like, damn, that's something new.
Yeah.
And I got all fucking mad, too.
Te encabronaste. Acá la chingada tú, pues.
I was like, what the fuck? I can't let this shit beat me. I can't let this shit happen to me.
Yeah.
But it's just part of everything, dude. It's affecting everybody in every way. That's why I'm like, dude, after this shit, do you realize how I hope that the state funds for more mental health? Because people,
you think they will?
I hope so.
No. One thing is hoping, but I mean, with all the studies, you're in the front lines.
I'm not in the front lines, way.
You're in the front lines.
Third one. Third one behind the front.
You're the third wave.
Nah, güey, ustedes primero, cabrones. Nah, luego yo.
All right, but yeah, you're more in that department and that field. Do you think that your superiors or even the superiors of your superiors might bring something up and maybe somehow collectively all these organizations reach out to the state and say, hey, we need more help in this?
Well, I mean, that's always been the thing. There's the social service. I always tell people, if you're going into social service thinking you're going to get like praise for your hard work, like this is not the field for you.
No, ¿verdad?
No. You want that shit, go to business where you're making the money for the company and they're going to reward you for what you're bringing in. Social service is not that. I mean, it's rewarding, of course. It's rewarding in the, como se dice, the morale and like, oh, I helped somebody. Pero así de que, no, it's difficult. It's hard. It's hard. I mean, it's a difficult field. Obviously, the people that are in it is because, they love helping people. I love helping people, Of course, I talk shit, but I like helping people. Like, oh, toma tu pinche milkshake, cabrón.
Nah,
aquí están tus... No. I had that incident.
A ver.
De que me enojé. I'm like, este pinche igualado, cabrón. I was pulling. I take my dogs out, whatever, and I always get an iced coffee when we're gonna hang out. Me and my dogs.
Oh, yeah.
And by dogs, I mean my 2 pets, not like my road dogs.
What's up, dog?
No, mis homeboys.
Woof, woof.
Mis homies. Pero and I was at the Jack's. And I'm like, I'm gonna get a nice coffee. Y les hago, unos pinches nuggets, esos cabrones.
Really?
But it's a 4-piece, Dick. It's a 4-piece.
All right.
I give them one each and then later for the evening.
Okay.
Y I saw this a transient homeless guy.
Uh-huh.
I guess transient is a proper term.
Yeah.
Y se arrimó el carro de frente de mí y lo ignoraron. I'm like, fuck. And I was like, all right, God, I'll do this shit, I see what you're trying to tell me, God,
Yeah.
Y se arrimó y ya le bajé la ventana. I said, hey, can you give me a shake, a strawberry? I'm like, yeah, I got you. He's like, y ya le subo. Y luego vino otra vez, hey, can you make it large? I'm like, fucking asshole. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I guess I got some spare fucking change. Pinche way. Y ordené hey, can I have my coffee in a large, strawberry shake? Hey, put some extra whipped cream since I'm going to pay for it, Ya está grande el pinche este. So ya agarro mi orden y ahí viene el güey. Uh-huh. So I give it to him. Uh-huh. He takes it and he just walks off. I'm like, hey. I'm like, what the hell? Not even a thank you. He's like, oh yeah, peace. I'm like, I said thank you. Y luego se arrimó con otro guy and they split it and they put something in their mouth and I'm like, shit. I just gave them a fucking chaser.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what they did. I'm like, I'm out of here. Vayan con Dios. I did my duty for the day.
Yeah,
if I die, I did a good thing today.
Shit.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's a lot of stuff. I think that, y esas son las cosas que uno ve, like, you're asking about mental health. Like, there's a lot of services out there for people. Mm-hmm. Just people don't know how to ask for help,
Pero también, it's like, pues, yo lo he dicho, and I'm sure the other guys have too. I guess when I first... that I have a recollection that I remember, like, and everything had to do when I started driving. When you get off the freeway ramps and you see them asking for money and everything.
Okay, you're talking about
and
that.
I remember I used to give them, my spare change in my ashtray, from my ashtray.
Yeah.
Or I would give them, like, si tengo una feria or whatever. But then I would see that, like, not the same ones, but I would see other homeless or transients or whatever, buying chelas or buying those the Mickeys or the 40s or
the King Cobras.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I wonder how much of the money that I give them goes to that. It's not really helping them. If anything, it's giving them a quick fix. But I'm like, you know what? From now on, I'm not gonna give them money. I'll just give them food if I have food or if I can have a drink or whatever. And sure enough, ya ves, cada rato salíamos a comer. Mm-hmm. Y a veces no nos sacábamos todo. This is back in the days donde la pinche la goose gun wasn't that fucking serious,
Oh, yeah.
Donde fucking, aguantaba la comida y si no me la acababa, pues, I'll take it home.
Yeah.
So I remember once I went and it was off the freeway ramp somewhere, and the guy asked me, I think it was off of the 110 on Florence.
Okay. Yeah. It's right there.
Yeah, and the guy came up and he asked me for money. Like, I don't have money, but I have food. All right, man, I'll take the food. Se lo di. And as soon as I'm taking off, like when my turning left, and I look over, veo que avienta el pinche plato.
Oh,
es como que se mira, como dice mi papá, como que se me jalaron un pinche pelo del huevo.
Ding.
I'm like, that was a good fucking half of a burrito, fucker. Mm-hmm. Y ahí me encabroné. I'm like, yeah, from now on, ni madres. Nah, and I mean, por uno pagan todos, and that's not fair but I have the ones that I don't hesitate at all is the ones that have pets.
Yeah.
A eso sí les doy la comida, les doy, les doy algo, because I know if they don't eat it, they're gonna give at least half to their pet.
Yeah.
Most
likely.
Yeah, and those are the ones that are like really looking out for them.
Ay, güey, pero tú, como dicen, tú haces el bien y no mires a quién, hombre.
I know, pero ya ves, ya cuando ya te vas, como vas viendo más y más las cosas, como que te agüitan.
Yeah, okay, but think about it this way, that you don't know the hell they've been going through. Them maybe in their head about their situation, you know? I mean, una pinche chela que te cae mal a ti, güey.
That's true.
I mean, that's how I used to be too. And not to say like, ay, acá me la pinta de pinche St. Joan and shit.
Pinche santita pedorra.
No, güey.
Santa pedorra.
Santa pedos. No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm nice to people, but I'll talk shit to them. Like, I'll give them the food.
But you
I'll
still
tell
scold
them,
them.
hey, you better fucking eat this food because I wanted to eat it. No, that's all right, shorty. Like, you're gonna eat it? Yeah, I'm gonna eat it. All right, let me see you bite it.
Let me see you enjoy that shit. That's a little spicy, but...
A ver. Let me...
I want to see you sweat, motherfucker.
Take the first bite so I can watch you enjoy. That's my favorite part.
Like, what is it, the wedding singer? La viejita le paga Adam Sandler with meatballs.
With the meatballs. Now, please, take a bite so I can watch you enjoy. That's my favorite part. Yeah.
That's a good meatball.
Yeah. No, yo cuando trabajaba en what is it? The Wilshire District. I always would catch the 110 on 6th by the bridge. Y en donde trabajaba, we used to order food for the clients. And, we were able to order ourselves some, acá nosotros the staff.
Y bajita la mano.
So I would get my fucking lunch for school or for work after. Pero siempre se la daba un señor, un homeless old black guy. He recognized me. So then after like 2 or 3 weeks que le estaba dando, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to order extra food for him, Yeah. Y sí, siempre se acordaba de mí. Like, there goes my girl. I'm like, here, I got you your sandwich. Or here, I got you this slice of pizza. Or here. Pero ya una vez no lo vi and I got all sad. I'm like, what the fuck? I hope he's okay.
Yeah, we used to have where I work at, they used to, what was his name? Eddie? I think it was Eddie or Benny. Damn, that's fucked up. I can't even remember his name. He was always hanging out in the back of like in the yard. There was like cuando llovía, pues ahí se ponía, había una cuevita donde no se mojaba. And he always, he was always there. Siempre le dábamos también de comer o le dábamos, o nos ofrecían un cigarro, pero él no fumaba. Pero de todos modos le ofrecía.
Yo quiero coca, güey. On cocaine.
Yeah, cocaine.
Yeah. No, but this is a thing too, like, I mean, right now, once again, I was watching some shit on YouTube, y it was about the decline of tourism. Yeah, duh. The fuck do you guys expect? There's a pandemic. Shut the fuck up.
Were they blaming it on the homeless?
Well, they were interviewing people, outsiders, and they were complaining about the homeless population and all this shit.
Especially by the beach, right?
Yeah. They went downtown like, we couldn't walk. And this and this and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, I just always take it personal. Like,
especially because it's LA, huh?
Yeah. Like, we get it. There is a homeless problem. We get it. Like, you shut up. Go back to fucking Idaho, ho.
Wow.
I just take it personal.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Pero
pinches mugrosos.
So, and watching stuff like that, y luego I watched some other interviews how they were interviewing the homeless people and saying, hey, there's opportunity for you to go to a program. A lot of them don't wanna. They don't want the help because they have to comply by rules of the program.
They're used to. I mean, a lot of them are used to. You know what? We think that they're suffering, and we think that they're like.
Well, probably.
No, yeah, and a lot of them is like is maña. No, it's maña, but it's like that's the life that they're used to. They don't want the responsibility. No, not that I'm saying that. Not all of them.
Te vas a echar encima todos los pinches listeners.
Fuck, I'm like I gotta be careful.
Hey, Ramon's ideas do not represent mine. Just letting you know.
Or the shuffle, Chicano shuffle.
No, bueno. Pero you've got the population that son gente del extranjero. I say extranjero like other states. I'm not saying out of the country. Other states that come to LA to make it. For the fame and the glory and all that shit. Fucking Hollywood is dirty.
Oh, yeah.
That's I'm like, no, like when you have family, like, vamos al Hollywood. No, I don't even want to go.
Yeah, no.
Like, good luck. Here, I'll meet you here and you better get in fast.
Yeah. Pero aguas con la cartera ya, porque parece fucking el DF, con todos los chilengos, cuidado con la cartera.
So you have homeless.
Los chilenos se van a encabronar ahorita.
Oh my God. Ya, güey, no manches. No manches, güey. I don't want them to get a bad experience. I'm a guest today. Pero so there's a lot of the homeless population. You got a lot of different, I don't want to say is a demographic the word, but you have the individuals with the mental health condition that are not getting the treatment. And then on top of that, you have people that have a mental health condition that also have the addiction to the drugs. And then with addiction comes a lot of other things. Estás pobre, addicted. What are you going to do?
Sin casa, sin chamba, sin feria.
And you have a lot of females that are homeless. Yeah. A lot of homeless pimps.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a sad thing. We ideally, we all want to help people like that, make sure that nobody's homeless, pero you got to take into consideration all the factors. It's not just, they're homeless because they wanted to. You got those that did want to, then you got those that didn't, they lost their job, they lost their home. You
Los
know,
dejaron.
they burnt their bridges.
Maybe they had like a gambling addiction.
Something,
or,
you
like,
know,
yeah.
it's just that thing. But I take it personal when it's like the tourists, like, oh, it's so ugly in LA. Why you want to come here then? Stay your ass at
váyanse la
home.
chingada.
Stay your ass at home, you know?
Todos se vienen. Well, right now, apparently, that there's a lot of homeless in the, I guess, Venice.
In Venice Beach,
They opened it. I guess como que les dieron carta blanca a los homeless. Like, órale, cabrones, vénganse. Or like, whatever, like the residents
and
are
it's so
pissed
crazy
off.
though because que no ¿cómo se llama el owner de Snapchat?
Yeah.
Didn't they buy a lot of the fucking property in Venice?
Yeah, they did. Right there by Abbot Kinney and Venice. They bought a lot. They got a lot of buildings.
¿Y qué
a
digan
lot of
los homeless?
offices.
A la chingada.
I don't know.
The beach is for everyone.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I get it though. It's not safe because I mean, como digo, there's a lot of drug use, you know? I
Yeah.
mean, in the riverbank, you know,
The Bologna Creek. Se llama Bologna Creek.
And what is it? Because they kicked them, like they're slowly just pushing them out.
Yeah, y luego pues tienen el tren que los lleva hasta la pinche playa.
Yeah.
You know, y muchos se suben de downtown o se suben de Azusa pueden llegar a la playa.
Yeah.
You know?
So
They could just jump on the train and, you know, free fare. ¿Y qué les hacen? Nos van a correr y nomás esperan y se suben al otro.
Yeah, yeah.
¿Y qué les van a dar? ¿Multa?
Yeah.
¿Cuál pinche multa?
it just but it's what it's a lot of things that it's not just that they're homeless and they need food and money, but it's just all the other things that a lot of them do have mental health conditions. You know, you've seen in the news like this guy just randomly beat some lady. It's like fuck, like those are the things we are subjected to if we are in that area. Pero, you know, I don't know. Just give them money, dude.
Yeah.
Tú deja que se tome esa pinche cerveza. You know?
I don't know. I mean, de todos modos, I mean, I'll still, like, I don't know. Hay a veces que sí te digo, sí, me llega los feels. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, all right. I'll see what I can do, you know? Depending on what it is.
I just don't like when they're rude.
No. A los mococosos no les doy nada. Fuck that. They're young enough and strong enough to get a job. Or to at least look for something. Pero también, Noelia, it's like, what do you say? I mean, muchos de the mental health, I get it. Pero hay muchos que they're healthy enough or, you know, coherent enough that they could ask. Por ejemplo, what is the difference between the transients or the homeless people, between the paisas that are in the fucking corners vendiendo naranjas o vendiendo flores o fucking vendiendo aguas. Con 5 varos, estos se pueden comprar un pinche paquete de agua y se pueden poner en la esquina y venderlos a $1 cada uno y ahí le sacan. No, que es la responsabilidad de la chamba, o a lo mejor no le piensan o no sé. Porque,
Well, they don't have a family out of the country that they got to support.
That's true. But they got to support themselves. They got to survive. And
Well, survive. They survive. They'll eat from the... I mean, I'm not saying this in a mean way. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it to offend anyone, but they'll find a way, you know?
Yeah.
They'll find a way. That was another thing that, speaking of Rona 2020, the second phase of la pinche corona, that's one of the things it was a discussion. I'm like, the rich people are in suffering. The rich people are suffering because they can't go out and they can't spend their fucking money.
and their stock market
And all that shit. That's what they're afraid of. Poor people, we can make it. Because we know how to survive. Mm-hmm. You know? Agárrate un pedazo de pan, you fucking split it between 12 people.
Haces una capirotada.
Ahí está, güey. You know, like poor people have all, you know, and I'm not saying to be mean, but when you grow up poor,
Yeah. You find a way.
You find a way. You know, you find a way. You become resourceful.
Yeah.
So a lot of times homeless people become resourceful.
Ah, shit.
So that's the thing.
Pinche Noelia.
Well,
No eres presidente porque no quieres, cabrona.
Pero, so they become resourceful as opposed to un paisa that's in the freeway. All he's worried about is making sure he doesn't get pulled over by the cops, that they don't that they don't throw his oranges down the fucking drainage.
Mm-hmm.
Y que no lo fucking deporten.
Yeah.
Like that's their thing. I'm not saying that's their thing. I don't know. I'm just saying the mentality is different because the paisa está working to take care of the family he left behind, and making sure he has money to pay that little room that his cousin's renting him for $1,000.
Yeah, y son como
And the thing is too
ahí.
and the thing is too that as a person, if you're undocumented, you you don't know that you have resources. You don't know that there's programs out there to help you. And you don't want to ask for help because that's the shit that we grew up with.
Yeah.
Latinos, I mean, we grew up, don't ask the government for shit. Don't ask anybody for shit. You make your own money. You work hard for it. No le debas al pinche gobierno nada.
Yeah. Todo lo pagas. No pidas, ¿cómo se dice?
Don't get credit. Like, even credit, remember? Like, we know someone, what was her name, Carmen? That she didn't have credit. Everything was cash.
Cabrón, ¿cuál Carmen? Huh?
Muñoz, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, I remember like a long time ago, but I'm saying like, if we're going like, why is a person that's living on the streets transient? They are resourceful. We're resourceful too, pero like, lo que digo es que una persona indocumentada, like, they don't know that they have the resources, and even if we offer them,
también será el temor. It's a fear.
Of course, it's a fear of like,
and then there's the language barrier.
The language barrier, and not just the language barrier. They don't know what to ask for.
Yeah, because I think
and I keep saying they. I don't want to say they, but we don't know what to ask for.
Because we don't have no one specific.
Yeah, we don't know what to ask for. We don't know who to go to.
A lot of it también is like growing up. Yes, como dices, this is the way we brought up. You don't start shit. You don't piss off your boss or anything.
Get to work on time.
Yeah.
Well, my dad, he never, even when he was sick, he would go to work.
Yeah.
And I mean, I learned that because even when I would be sick, I'm like, I'll still go to work.
Me sale una pinche estilla en el dedo, I'm calling out. Fuck that, I can't work.
Is that how you really chopped off your foot? Así te pasó?
Yeah, no, that was eso estuvo cruel.
Oh, but you know, it's a lot. I mean, you could have this discussion forever and ever, you know, because you'll have those people that will really break down the differences. Pero at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, you know, here's a fucking $1. Go get a beer. You know, hey.
Oh, fuck. Now that you say it that way, I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, you know what? I used to the science kid. They said, like, I don't need it for food. I just want a fucking beer.
Yeah,
I'm like, you know what? All right, fuck it.
My thing is, como te digo, que no sean, like, man, like, damn, really?
No sean malagradecidos.
Déjate lo malagradecidos, but you want to be rude. You're not asking me, hey, do you have $1? No, do you have some spare change? You're like, hey, you got $1?
Yeah.
Hey, give me $1. Shit, I need the $1, yo. I'm hungry too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm poor too. We are driving a car, you know. Yeah. I got an apartment, but I got broke from paying all that shit, you know.
I got 2 dogs.
You know,
my road dogs.
My road dogs. Pero, por te digo, before I would be more like, man, fuck that shit. No, ponte a trabajar, pinches flojos. But now I'm like, you know what? Who the fuck am I? You know?
Is it the older you're getting, the more mature, the more, you know?
Man, get pinche mature. I don't think it's maturity. It's just that empathy.
Oh, shit.
Empathy. Like, putting yourself in their situation, you know, like that's always my thing. Like, you know, how would I feel if someone did that to me, you know? And if I was in a bad situation, I would want someone to help me out, you know, whether it's $1 or whatever. I have my old boss. She's awesome. Pero su hermana, old boss la criticaba because she's like, I can't take her anywhere because she's always talking to all these homeless people. She doesn't give them money, but she spends an hour with them. I'm like, hey, free therapy. You know, that's free counseling right there. You don't know what they, you know? So it just, you know, and sometimes even a conversation with a homeless person, I don't know. De vez en cuando. I'm not 2 in the morning like, hey, Charles, what's up?
What's up, dog? No. Hey, you want some chicken nuggets?
Pero
I was going to give them to my dog, but...
Yeah, I'll give you one.
I'll give you one.
The other one I'll split it with them. Pero, yeah, I don't know. Y luego también, in our area... South Central, Long Beach, Linwood, all that. También hay mucha niña prostituta. I hate to say it, niñas, pero there's just a lot of underage girls that are being trafficked.
Okay.
You know, that's why I'm taking it back. Like, no, niña prostituta. Like, but it's a lot of trafficked girls. You know, like that's my thing too. Before, obviously, when you're younger, you're more judgmental. But before, it was easy for me to see a lady of the streets or una...
And right away judge them.
And be like, pinche vieja puta. But no, now I'm not. No,
yeah. Like, Noelia. New Noelia looks at
I'm still judgmental of shit, but I'm like, nah, ya me tocó el corazón.
Hey, is it a family trait? Because the guys say I'm judgmental. Estos güeyes, they got a little bit like judgmental Ramon.
It's not, I don't know. Yo no digo judgmental porque te lo voy a decir en tu cara.
All right.
Like, I'm going to tell you. But I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
You know, that's why one of the things, like, even at work, I'm like, hey, I take accountability. Even with Ford, like, you're being petty. Yeah, I am being petty. Yeah, it makes me feel good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was petty.
Are you though?
No, sí, güey, estoy bien petty. Soy bien...
No, but are you sorry?
For the sake of him maybe listening, yeah, man.
Pinche cuñado, ¿cómo lo tratas
No,
el pobre?
güey, nah. Hey, nadie lo manda que esté ahí.
That's true.
You know?
Nadie lo tiene a punto de pistola.
No, and then sometimes we'll be watching some shows or some shit, and then he'll be like, oh, for example, we were watching, what was it, on Hulu? It's the Step by Step. Remember that show?
Yeah.
On TGIF?
Yeah, wait a minute. Step by Step.
Con Suzanne Summers.
Yeah, la de Three's Companies.
Yes.
Yeah, y salía con el esposo. Was it like,
It was, Patrick Duffy.
Yeah.
So the story is that they got married. It's like a Brady Bunch type of show. But one of the characters is una hija y dice el pero es nada. Dice, I used to like her. She was sassy. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm sassy as fuck. You're always talking shit. What the hell? He's like, you're going to start shit already? I'm like, no, I'm just saying that. You said you like sassy girls.
Yeah.
In
on
the
TV.
shows
But when you have one in real life, you bitch and complain.
Sí. We were watching también, I don't know what it was watching. I'm like, yo dije, I don't know. I don't like what the girl's wearing. He's like, that's why I like her. She doesn't give a fuck. Really?
Motherfucker. Yo ando bien fodonga. No me lavo las patas.
No me baño.
No me baño.
Por ahorrar agua, güey.
And you talk shit.
I'm over here being an environmentalist and shit. I wear like muumuus and shit. You talk shit, but I like her because she doesn't give a fuck. The fuck? So, no, that's unfair.
Pinche Steve irritaba tú y ese güey.
No, it's a good yin yang.
Un roto pa un descosido.
Ahí está, we even out. We even each other out. Yeah, we do.
He's working now, right? He's not doing the lift right now, is he?
Yeah, he's doing both. He's doing both.
What about that proposition that they're bringing up in California? I think it's Prop 22. For, I think that
they want get like wages, like actual wages,
benefits. And
I think so, shit. All those people, they get in their cars, pinche gente apestosa, stinky.
Yeah, but you know what? And I was on the fence with it because I don't know where to go.
Leaving fucking germs.
But someone pointed something out. What about the a lot of raza that is undocumented are doing that. You know, they're not getting background checked or anything, and they're doing it.
They have a driver's license?
They have the permission, like
their permit, their driving permit?
Yeah, the driving permit. You know, and it really helps them out because they're like, they're independent contractors.
Yeah.
They don't get background checked, which is the other negative on it. You know. But now, like, ¿cuántos no días del comienzo? There was a lot of fucking drivers taking advantage of the drunk.
Todavía, güey. Well, I don't know.
I don't know now. You don't hear about it now because I guess as soon as that started happening, I think either Lyft or Uber or whatever it is, they started taking steps towards that, But how about other raza, not even the raza, but just because there's even in the Asian community, even Middle Easterns, even, part of Europeans, a lot of them are here that, no tienen papeles, but they rely on this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why it was fucked up that they were going to remove it.
Yeah.
And they were going to, este güey me la explicó, ya se me fue la onda. But pretty much people, the
Wait a minute, when you say este güey, you're talking about el cuñado?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
Es de cariño.
Bueno, it's term of endearment.
Yeah, I always call him all stupid shit. Like, hey, tú, ven pa' acá.
Hey, tú, pinche perdido.
Hey, tú, peor es nada, ven pa' acá. Pinche media naranja podrida, ven pa' acá. Hey, you long legs, get over
pinche
here.
mugre de mi uña, ven pa' acá.
Hey, people that I can't get rid of. Come on.
Tú, pinche solovino. Vente pa' acá.
Castilla. What are those called?
Tú, pinche uña enterrada. Vente pa' acá, güey.
Pinche moco atorado, ven pa' acá.
Pinche pedo hediondo. Hey, no, Noelia started this.
Pinche cross between my toes. Come on.
Pinche lagaña pegada.
Pinche cruda.
Oja pa' pinche pedo de borracho. Those are the worst, ¿no?
Pinche pedo de borracho en un elevador caliente, güey.
Oh, shit, y encerrado.
Oh, dude, that happened to me. With a neighbor.
Bueno, tú te echaste
No,
ese pedo
güey,
a la neighbor.
yo le entré. he hotboxed it and I walked in and then it closed. O sea, he was coming out, I was going in.
Pero se echó el pedo adentro.
Se echó el pedo adentro del elevator. Entonces yo voy entrando, like, oh, hi, Dave. I know him. Oh, hi, Dave. Y se vio sorprendido. He walked out fast. Yo me metí. I'm like,
y nomás se cerró la puerta.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no.
And it was hot. There was no AC in the fucking elevator.
Oh, shit. And that was the longest fucking one floor you had to go up. 2 floors?
But then I thought, eso me pasa por pinche floja. Because I didn't want to take the stairs because it was hot.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't want to go. And I was going down the stairs. I wasn't even
And you stopped and you went back up.
No. I live on the 3rd floor. Yeah. And I was going to go down the stairs and, pinche calor. Even going downstairs, I'm going to sweat. Uh-huh. So I just walked.
Yeah, because you got to walk half of the building. You're at the end.
Exactly.
And the elevator's in the middle.
So igual salí pinche sudada and shit. Y quizá de pinche pedo, güey. Y de viejito.
Oh yeah. Fuck. You know, that thing has been simmering in there. Like, las pipas ya están todas pinches.
And he's a hoarder too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's a nice little old man, pero sí me tragué el pinche pedo, güey. So anyways.
Oh, back to...
So I do call Flores way sometimes. Yeah.
All right. So back to el cuñado.
But wait, what was I saying about him?
Yeah, that he explained it to you?
Oh, yeah, he explained it to me that Lyft wanted to remove the service as a way to punish the people that are protesting. I mean, the people that are asking for benefits and all this shit. And I'm like, that sucks, dude, because not only is it people's employment, but then you got a lot of people who use transportation to get to their job. Uh-huh. Because Forrest, lo que estaba, a lot of the rides that he was getting, because he does a graveyard, was a lot of paisas that work at Farmer John.
Oh, shit.
So he was getting a lot of people like that, or people in the flower district,
yeah,
with a lot of
yeah, sigue hablando.
A lot of,
on the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tú sigue hablando, I can hear you.
Well, anyway, so that's why I'm like, I mean, they should just pay them, dude. Like, you're exposing yourself to crazy ass people, drunk people, entitled people, all those kids that don't want to respect rules, that they treat you like your chauffeur and shit. So, ¿hasta dónde te fuiste?
¿Ah?
¿Hasta dónde te fuiste?
Fue a prender el aire.
Oh, anyways, but yeah. So I was saying, I don't know. I wish they would get their benefits, you know? And then the thing too is that the wear and tear on the vehicle.
I've heard about that.
You know, it's just, nah. Y luego con esto también del pinche, de la pandemia, it's just crazy, dude. Like, you see videos of people punching their drivers and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Pues, ¿qué te crees?
But I'm sure I don't know. There's, pinche gente. To some point, I think, I don't know if the younger gen. I don't even know if it's a younger generation or what kind of generation is it, where they still feel like. I mean, we grew up in a time where, like, tú me hablas mal, güey, te voy a dar un putazo.
Yeah, and you're not gonna get the teachers involved.
No. Well, forget the teachers. Like, just in general, you know. I guess it was during the times where, like, you respected people, and if you talk shit, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Dude, for real. I was con quién estaba hablando. I mean, teachers. I mean, more power to them, because you're dealing with a different type of upbringing with some of these kids. Because, dude, I remember, like, when we were younger, God forbid my parents got a call from the school, even if it was for, like, oh, she's on honor roll.
Yeah, or like, oh, we're having parent-teacher night.
Yeah, ¿qué hiciste? I'm like, nothing. They're calling because I did something good. A ver, habla. What the fuck? Like, show up to the event, dude. Present me with some shit.
Okay, so the people raising the kids right now, it's our generation. What the fuck happened with us?
I don't know.
What happened with us, you know?
Well,
I mean, what happened? I mean, maybe because maybe we did get it rough. We did get our asses kicked a little too much.
Well, this is the thing. We're the generation that we're learning, hopefully, to talk to our kids instead of smacking the shit out of them so they can learn the lesson.
Or belittling them?
No, es que belittling es una cosa.
No, but okay, so I tell these people, and I've told it, like, you know, in the family right here, or like in at work, or even like, you know, people, acquaintances or whatever. Like, you and I, whenever people go to our house and everything, they see how we joke. I mean, they when they meet our parents, they're like, okay, now I know where you guys get it from. Mm-hmm. You know, because there is like we clown. I mean, I veces que me and my dad clown Doña Meche like hard. You know, like to the point where like ya la vemos que está molesto, like como que se agüita, like we hit a nerve. Ya. Uy, yo no puedo decir nada porque luego. And then when we mess with Don Chano, he gets pissed off and he goes to his room. You know? And then how many times have we picked on you? Yeah. We've made you cry.
When?
Well, we were little. No de grande.
Pues ya de chiquilla.
Yeah, de chiquilla, yeah.
Excuse me.
Pero a mí también, you know, cuántas veces no me hicieron a mí chillar or whatever. Yeah. And because of that, I think, and I'm not justifying it, because yeah, there is some trauma with that.
Of course there's trauma.
There's some trauma with that.
I mean, uno piensa que trauma es algo like huge, like something ginormous, but it's like, no, trauma comes in every shape, size, color.
And you know what? The other day I was just, me cayó el 20. Yo no es que no alego, pero hay a veces que no es que ¿cómo te diría? No me defiendo or I don't keep going at it because I remember if I did that, I got my ass kicked. You know? Yeah. I couldn't question shit, you know? I couldn't question it. And si miraba que me atacaban and every time I spoke out es cuando me daban es cuando ya estaba hasta el tope. And I always said something stupid.
That's your problem, man. I didn't give a fuck. I would argue with them.
Even when they're like, ¿Quieres arroz con?
No! No, fucking, yo no quiero arroz. Yo quiero chile rellenos.
Oh, all right.
What? I was the opposite.
Yeah. And I think, and even until now,
I would
like,
argue with them.
If I know I'm in trouble, or if I know I'm like fucking, like I'm not getting attacked. Attacked is the wrong word, but if I'm getting scolded, or if I'm getting like, you know, or like
when you're being spoken to, that triggers that childhood memory, and that childhood feeling.
I shut down.
You shut down. It's just a defense mechanism,
and I just stay quiet and I listen.
Y eso es un defense mechanism. That's just. It says it's a defense, pero es, como dicen, it's a coping mechanism, but that's just a way your brain is trained to shut that out, you know?
Yeah.
It's trauma, you know, it's trauma. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people think like trauma has to be something huge. Like, for example, war veterans, post-traumatic stress disorder. Rape victims have PTSD too. Mm-hmm. Children that, you know, are homeless have PTSD too. Children in foster care. You know, there was a study. I don't have the logistics of the study, but that foster children experience more trauma than war veterans. Now, I don't know what's the correlation. I don't know, pero eso sí, I'm like, damn. Like, pero digo, el trauma viene en cualquier lugar. So, de cualquier manera, but that shit that happens where someone speaking to in a certain way that triggers like how you were spoken to as a child. So it's just like you go into that mode child.
I don't shut down. I just stay quiet, and I'm always trying to, like, as they're talking or whoever's telling me or whatever it is, I'm just listening, and it's like, como te digo, I'm trying to, like, whatever they're telling me, I'm trying to make a connection or try to make a counter, like a counter response.
Ya te estás preparando para la defensa.
Yeah.
Para la defensiva.
Yeah. And a veces la cago.
Because you're getting ready to defend yourself as opposed to just listening.
Exactly.
And it goes back, and that just goes back to the whole circle of communication.
But then, Noelia, okay, so that's that little fact. I mean, not a little factor because it's a big one. But then there's the things where, like, if I get clowned on or anything, I don't shut down. I just, like, you know, I take it, you know.
But that's because we were hood kids. That was every child that grew up in a poor neighborhood, you had to take that shit from the friends.
Yeah.
You had to take it. Con ellos no te dejabas because they weren't your parent. Mm-mm. But at home, si te gritaban, it was different. So you had to take it. So whatever pent up, and, you know, coraje tenías or whatever it was, fácilmente te dejabas con los friends because ahí era, it manifested itself in maybe clowning or,
cuando jugabas al cinto escondido, al cabrón que la tenías ganas, le soltabas el pinche cinto más.
So, so that's what I'm saying is, like, all this shit with it always happens. Child abuse is traumatic. Child abuse is always around. Pero esta situación, I mean, it might be traumatic for some children.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just children that are used to going out and doing things and having a social life. You're seeing adults having fucking issues. Breakdowns because they can't go out.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. There's people
what do you think are going to be the numbers or the ¿cómo te digo? Like, I'm sure there's already now, but how many marriages or relationships are like, fucking have disintegrated because of this?
Mm-hmm. And
it's como dicen, you want to get to know somebody, like you travel with them or you move with them or you move in with them.
Yup. I say travel first for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No cell phone.
What about you don't take selfies?
Ay, hombre, ¿pa' qué? So you could be like, oh, let's take a picture, pretend we're having a good time. Y luego ponen el phone down y se van, yeah, fuck you in this trip.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get back, you stupid bitch. I'm dumping you.
Oh, because I drank off your Coke? Yeah. No, because you ate my fries.
But you didn't even want them. You didn't like crinkle fries, asshole. Pero, pero, ¿a qué venía ese pinche tema, güey?
I have no idea.
Oh, de que somos judgmental.
Oh, yeah, we're just.
No, yo no soy judgmental. I mean, yeah, I am. I tell people like, hey, no judgment, but I'm gonna judge you. But I'm gonna tell you I'm judging you.
Okay.
But I
you
still
can tell by my
you.
look.
But I still love you.
¿Todavía paras la ceja? Yeah, you squint y paras la ceja, huh?
Yeah. No, but I'm like, hey, I'm judging you, but I still accept you. And I still love you, come as you are.
All right.
Nobody's perfect. Just don't fucking... Hey, come as you are. Come. Yeah, just don't fucking take my money.
I know.
Or take my time or my food or my sleep.
Oh, shit.
That's it.
All right.
Nah, wait, es que no.
Yeah, you don't mess with people's food, money, car, house.
No, I don't mess with people's time, food, money, or sleep.
Wait a minute. You don't mess with people's time?
No.
A ver.
En el sentido de que, como te digo, if I make plans with you and they're gonna get canceled, I'm gonna let you know. Hey, I can't make it or whatever.
But within what, a day or within hours or minutes?
I don't know.
Minutes or...
Como te digo, when I say don't waste my time, it's like, don't tell me we're gonna do something and we don't do it.
All right. Oh, you don't even get a call.
Yeah, like barbacoa invitations and shit. Pero,
it was good.
I know.
You missed out.
I know, it's okay. Pero, anyways, yeah, so I judge sometimes.
All right.
Everybody judges. ¿Para qué nos hacemos?
Yeah, ¿para qué andamos con que no nos apesta el culo?
Yeah, that's the thing. But this is the thing. I'm trying to como to throw a disclaimer. Like, yeah, I judge. But you know what? No. See. No. But then at the same time, I'm my biggest critic.
You are?
I'm biggest. Yeah. I'll find any little thing to fucking pick on about myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that, por ejemplo, that's how I'm like, dude, we grew up, a lot of people grew up like that. Like, us making fun of ourselves before letting other people make fun of us.
I always do that.
And then it's like, when they would try to make fun of us, like, you're not that,
no te sale, güey.
What? Like, well, that's all you got. Like,
oh my God. Here I'm thinking I'm going to get burned. I'm like, oh, fuck. Get out of here.
What? So let's get this friendship's over. You just fucking offended me with those stupid jokes.
Not because you're trying to clown me, because your clowns are not even hitting, man.
No.
They're not even landing. You're not landing your jokes, bro. I can't deal with someone like this. I need friends. I need true friends that are going to make me mad.
After this, it's like I don't know, whatever. Te hacen la burla, but it's like in a mean-spirited way. And it's like, whoa, hey.
A veces sí me ha salido así.
¿A ti?
Yeah.
Oh.
A mí me ha salido así a veces.
Mean-spirited?
And I don't know where it comes from. I don't. And I'm like, and right away, it's like as soon as the last fucking syllable or the last fucking vowel leaves my mouth.
Really?
I'm all like, fuck, why did I say that? And I feel shitty.
¿A poco? Like, ejemplo.
Not too long ago with Esteban. With Esteban. Yeah. And it got recorded.
Oh!
It got recorded, and I felt so fucking bad. It was like maybe 4 episodes ago or 5 episodes ago, towards the end.
Yeah.
Or like, I think we were talking about, because, es que Fernie and yo were part of another podcast.
Okay.
We're like in a collab. Latino Happy Hour. Right? So towards the end, we're like letting the listeners know, like, hey, so it kind of sounded like we were leaving the show. The shuffle was breaking up, right? It kind of sounded like that, right? And Esteban's all like, well, fuck, I guess I'll just start my own. I'm all like, yeah, what is it going to be? Puro misogyny? And then it's like, fuck. And right away, I'm like, why? Because I was going to say, I don't know if it was, quería decir masoquismo or like, que puro pinche masoquismo o qué. Pero no sé por qué me salió esa pinche palabra. I'm like, fuck.
Oh.
And I immediately regretted it. And he's like, he defended himself and everything. I had no comeback. And I'm like, and I felt stupid and I felt so terrible. I'm like, fuck, what kind of a guy am I? That's terrible.
Okay, you kissed him it up?
No, yeah, I texted him later on that night.
¿Se fue enojado?
No, it wasn't, but it kind of was kind of awkward, that sign off or whatever. I'm like, yo también ya me sentí like, and I don't know, because maybe I don't know if that day they were picking on me. Because fuck, the past few episodes, no puedo decir nada because luego estos canos se me dejan ir, but it's part of the show, but también it's been part of the
la camarada, hombre.
Yeah, la camarada, así es como hemos sido, because cuando me agarran a mí, bueno, es una vez, pero ¿cuántas veces no hemos agarrado a Esteban?
Yeah.
¿Cuántas veces no hemos agarrado al Fernie?
And the thing is too, I'm sure that you guys, if there was a difference of opinion that got misinterpreted, you're going to talk about it after.
Yeah,
like, anyway,
¿Sabes qué? Se me pasó, güey. And that's what it is. And that's why I think we work, even though they piss me off or we piss one off or todos salimos encabronados, we're always coming back because we have
there's also the friendship too,
because we've built on that. We've all been in good times and bad times, and whatchamacallit, hemos estado ahí.
Yeah.
So
mean spirited.
I know that was terrible. That was terrible.
No, yo también I've said mean things.
Oh, yes, tú cabrón, but yeah, enough about trauma.
I know.
We keep talking about like little when we were young and everything. But what about the good times and shit?
I know. No. I mean, that's one thing I was talking about. Like, damn, poor people food is good food, dude. I'm like, poor people food is good food. I remember those good times.
We used to make pinches tacos de weenies.
Todavía, güey. Todavía. I'm like, I don't have a shame.
You still use a fork?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, now what I've tried is a chopstick.
Really?
Yeah.
¿No se quema?
No. I mean, los de madera, no.
Oh. Pero los de feel?
No, I don't have metal ones. I have the wooden ones que me llega con mi Chinese food when I deliver it. So I save it. I'm like, I'm going to use it. So I'll fucking... Ahí lo hago el pinche... Well, I don't have weenies right now, but
Yeah, no,
I do.
I can't find the beef ones.
Farmer John, is it closed right now?
I think there is, but they got those wieners though, the ones with pork, chicken, and like, I want the beef ones.
I mean, we all know what it is anyways.
Yeah, but still though.
Yeah, the beef's like, you at least know it's the same animal.
Yeah.
Whether it's the fucking butthole el pinche cuerno, es el mismo animal, güey. Yo no soy chica cualquiera. I stick to one.
No, don't be mixing shit up.
Nah, it doesn't taste the same.
Yeah.
That's why when I go to my mom's, like, what do you have? Pues hazte un hot dog.
Son de los perros.
Like, I don't want...
Le compré un pinche, like, what is it? Like a 96 pack de weenies para los perros, right?
Yeah. She buys a huge pack of weenies. Even my dog's getting on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I go.
Yeah, like they love, that's why they love Nana Meche.
Yeah. They love going to my mom's because she feeds them. But no, just weenies fails. Y luego she still does them old school. Like, she boils. Oh, like, ma, really? Así te las comías antes. Yeah, but I've refined my taste, dick. Just boil the beef ones.
Yeah.
Pero, no, I mean, it's not always sad times, in the childhood. Even like that, I'm like, even when you grow up poor, you found things to make you happy,
Yeah.
Like.
For us, it was movies.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. And that's why, like, a lot of people are like, why do you know so much about movies? I'm like, well, because that's what the fuck I grew up with.
That's where we got raised.
Yeah.
TV raised us.
Yeah. Well, tampoco.
Well, I mean, come on.
I don't think movies raised us. The
TV, I think it did for a lot of part. Because, I mean, when my mom was in the hospital with our brother, we would watch, we had food.
It kept us safe.
Yeah. And we watched, how many fucking movies did we see?
Too many.
How many fucking movies? And the thing is that our cousin had the hookup and he always dropped off movies.
Yeah, because he was dating some chick.
The family owned the video store.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, a female.
A female, yeah.
No quiero ofender a nadie.
I know, right?
We are not chicks. Okay, pollitas, pues.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew. Pero so we would always get movies from him. And it was always the releases, the new ones and shit. Pero yo me acuerdo one of the first movies that scared the shit out of me, like bad, even though I loved it, was... Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom.
The Temple of Doom?
Cuando le sacan el corazón.
Yeah.
Oh.
Emote? No, is it? Emote.
Well, the first one.
No, actually, I'm thinking of the Mummy. That was the Mummy. Emote.
No.
It's
Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
Cuando van a quemar sacrifican a un güey,
Yeah,
le saca el corazón. Oh my God. That shit traumatized me. I think I was like, when did that one come out? 84, 85?
Yeah,
so I
but
was like 6.
We saw it later.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I had nightmares. I have nightmares with that scene.
Dr. Jones.
I mean, that was, I got traumatized. That shit scared me. Pero también that was the first crush on
Really? Harrison Ford?
Indiana Jones.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Y también I wanted to
because he's shirtless and then with the hat and then he's got the whip.
I don't know. It's just the whole package.
Yeah.
Pero déjate eso. I wanted to be an archaeologist too.
Oh, because of him?
Yeah. But then I was in the fourth grade. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be as fun as him. Fuck this shit. I'll just be nobody. I'm just going to be nobody.
Plus, I don't like dealing with bugs.
No, I'm like, I'm over here digging in the backyard. Ya me están regañando and shit.
Yeah.
Forget it. Found out fucking old animals. Like, oh, this is a fucking chicken from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Pero, so that one scared me. That was one of the first movies I remember scared me. Porque le sacó el corazón.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you've seen it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if listeners have seen it and they pay attention to that part. It's on Netflix.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, and that was the first Indiana Jones that we saw.
Yeah, it was.
Because I never saw Raiders of the Lost Ark prior to that.
Even now, I'm like, I'll watch it, but I'm like, nope, nothing like Temple of Doom.
Yeah, the Temple of Doom, and I think it was also cool because of the mine scene when they're in the mine and the little carts, how it's like a roller coaster and everything.
Coaster, yep.
Yeah.
So esa era una que estaba chingona. What other movie? Like, I mean, I guess we're just segueing to it. De que we recorded con, ¿cómo se llama eso?
Oh, the 88 mile per hour podcast.
And we were talking about The Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon, yeah. So, the raza out there, I know that you've seen the posts and the stories and everything. My originally it was supposed to be Fernando and I to do that, but Fernie had some, Fernie couldn't make it.
Fernie!
So Noelia stepped in. And I'm glad that you stepped in because
Pinche parche.
I know, pinche chicle.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I liked it.
Because tú y yo vimos esa pinche película.
The Last Dragon, yeah.
Yeah, and we used to love it. I mean, just sitting down and talking to it, and then like watching you on the screen, and then like listen to the other two guys, which is Este Santos, aka Han Cholo. He's if you ever seen the memes or like a cosplay, he's the Chicano cosplayer. He's Han Cholo.
Yes,
he's Han Cholo, and the little kid is Arturito.
I've seen.
And then Princess Loca. That's his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. So whatchamacallit, we met him at one of the East LA Comic Cons. Mm-hmm. Or the East LA Cape. East LA
Oh,
Cape.
yeah, East LA Cape. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Comics Arts Pop Culture Expo. That's what it stands for. And that's so we became, we chat once in a while here and there. And so he asked us if we wanted to be part of the crossover series, And so he asked me, and that was one of the ones in my list. I'm like, how about this? So he's like, yes, let's do that one. Yeah. I'm like, perfect. I love that one, And we talked about it, and just like como te digo, just listening to you and watching you and everything, it just brought back so many memories.
I'm not all bad.
No, you're not.
Not all bad. I'm inside some warm moment.
Yeah, you are, but I mean, you're in a lot of traumatic moments. But we didn't say we were going to talk about trauma.
No, yeah, no more. Pero so that was one of the movies. But there was a lot of other movies that I feel like we were trying to go into.
Yeah.
Wait, we're talking about this one only.
Yeah, I'm only talking about this one because we were trying to segue to a lot of them.
I'm like, what about Poltergeist? What about this?
Yeah, The Lost Boys.
Oh, my God.
But, I mean, what other ones would you say for us?
Yo me acuerdo, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
Poltergeist.
Definitely.
Poltergeist.
Yeah.
What else? Terminator. Especialmente ahorita, I've been watching that shit like too many times.
Because of Skynet.
Fuck yeah.
Skynet is going to take over.
I'm like studying it. I'm like, all right, this is going to happen. If I see some cop that looks kind of weird, well, they all look weird now.
Yeah.
But, especially this, yeah. Pero Terminator.
Predator,
I forgot.
Predator. How much were we into Arnold? Chuck Norris también.
Yeah. But Arnold, we were into.
Y también, what would you say? How about Sylvester Stallone?
No, yo casi Sylvester Stallone no, porque a lot of the Rambo movies I was like, I don't know. More, I think.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No, wait. I think with Sylvester Stallone, it's a personal vendetta.
Oh, because of my dad. Yeah. Because on Chano, right? Chinga su madre.
Because I'm like, my dad's fucking crazy, but I'll still back his ass up no matter what, you know? Even if he's in the wrong.
Tell that story.
Well, what's the story that my dad would go to the boxing matches a lot? ¿A dónde iba?
Grand Olympic Auditorium.
Al Grand Olympic Auditorium se iba a los pinches, al boxeo.
Yeah, boxeo de los jueves or like, they used to have like special, like, ¿cómo decían? La cartelera baja or like,
like the grindhouse, but
no, but they
boxing?
were coming up boxers, you know?
Oh, okay. Like,
coming up boxers. They didn't have like a big show fight or like,
No, como locos.
Yeah. So they were up and coming. So my dad always loved watching those, you know?
Yeah. So se iba ahí frecuentemente el viejo.
Se iba. Y a mí me llevaba a veces.
Yeah, I never went.
No, you weren't even born, I think.
No, but...
oh, no, you were newborn.
Yeah.
Yo todavía me iba en los pañales.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yo también me iba en los pañales and he would take me with him.
Pero ¿qué es la historia de que he went there one time? You know it more than I do.
So he went there and I think it was like a close set. But because ya lo conocían a mi papá, the securities and everything, they're like, pa, se le están grabando I think it was like Rocky 3.
Okay.
Yeah, like...
I think it was the third one.
Yeah, with Mr. T.
Yeah.
It was a Mr. T, I think it was. Y dice que entró y que estaban boxeando y que la chingada. And so my dad went, but my dad got too close to the filming. When they told him, stay away in the back, pero ya ves, on channel, como cuando quiere no entiende. No, yo no sé qué está diciendo en inglés este cabrón. Like,
¿Qué?
No se haga, pa, no se haga. Chingada madre, ¿a poco? Not too close. Not too close. Me dijo que me pusiera close. Yo tengo ropa. Yo tengo mi chamarra. So he gets really close to the ring y que dice que Sylvester Stallone calls him out and he tells people que to get rid of him because he didn't recognize him. I don't know if he confused him with someone with the media or whatever. Porque Don Chano se llaman pinches chanclas.
I know.
And like a muscle tee sometimes.
It wasn't those muscle tees. It was a V-neck one.
Yeah, it was a V-neck one. Very thin.
Forever.
Like see-through thin.
Pinches ya todas 100 wash and shit. Todas
portilludas and shit.
Yeah, fucking showing nipples and shit. Viejo puerco. That's why they wanted to kick him out.
Yeah. So, que Sylvester Stallone called him out and he points at him y que le dice, get this guy. No sé qué haya dicho, pero que lo saque que mi dad se encabronó y que le comenzó de fuck you, que la chingada. Y que de mejores pinches lugares me han corrido. Que la chingada.
And he's the one that told him, like, he's not even that tall.
Yeah, está chaparro. Yo me lo puteo el cabrón.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fucking So because of that, we really didn't watch that much of Sylvester Stallone movies in the house. What I did, it would be like without him being around.
No, I don't even remember that.
I mean, Rocky 4, Noelia.
No, yeah, Rocky. But I don't remember my dad. But yeah, you know what? I don't remember being around. We would watch
Rambo. He's not a big fan of Rambo. He loves the killing movies. He loves the shooting movies.
Yeah. No,
you know?
But yeah, we didn't know Rambo.
Well, the thing is that, he drew first blood. So my dad.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. So that's why I was like, I don't really care for Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But we did see a lot of Van Damme movies.
Yeah, pero
no pegaban tanto, ¿verdad?
No, with me nunca pegaban tanto the action ones. It was always more the scary ones.
Oh, the sci-fi.
Sci-fi ones, yeah. Sci-fi. Scary ones, what? Poltergeist? That shit traumatized us
también
too.
the fucking, the like the Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds, yeah. That one too.
Animal House?
No, pero sí las vi más when I was like 12, 13, porque ya, I don't know why Revenge of the Nerds wasn't one that we saw as kids, pero sí, at 13, I was like, oh shit, let me see this nerdy shit. That was fun. Pero, no, I had even wrote right here, las de Terminator.
Yeah.
Esa también me traumó. The first one,
the first one, right?
When he's like, at the end, they think it's all over, y ahí viene el pinche robot.
Yeah.
That one scared me too.
No, yeah.
That one scared me.
Very impresionante.
Me asustó because like, oh my God.
Este cabrón, you can't stop it.
Yeah, that was it. Like, you can't kill him. You can't kill him. ¿Sabes también cuál? Silent Rage.
Oh, with Chuck Norris.
Esa también me asustó because...
Yeah, and I thought that the bad guy is
No es Ron Perlman.
No es Ron Perlman?
No es Ron Perlman.
Porque tiene la cara de pinche Ron Perlman. Tiene cara de gorila. De gorila.
No, de león, hombre.
De gorila.
Nah, de león, güey. Pero esa también me asustó because the guy wouldn't die. También, there's a lot of movies I'm thinking like, that one scared me too. The Hitcher.
The Hitcher with
That
this
one?
stick of
The guy from The Outsiders.
yeah, The Outsiders.
Yeah, he came out in The Outsiders. Wasn't he Pony Boy? The main guy from Hitcher, the one that picks up the hitchhiker, he comes out in The Outsiders, no?
No, the guy that picks him up, yes, but the actual Hitcher.
Oh, no.
¿Cómo se llama? He's got a German name. Oh, what's his name? He passed away not too long ago.
Yeah,
man.
Y lo confundía yo con Dennis Hopper.
No, that's not Dennis Hopper. He also played it was a 1986 film. And it was let me see, I'll tell you right now.
I don't know, but the Hitcher fucking traumatized me too.
Yeah. Rutger Hauer.
I guess so. No
Yeah,
way.
it's a German name. Rutger Hauer.
Rutger.
Hauer. Rutger.
Yeah, esa también me asustó because he fucking rips the girl in half.
Yeah. Con el carro, ¿verdad?
He tied her to the
tree.
the trailers.
The trailers.
Something.
Did you ever remember the movie Duel? Duel. It's about I think it's a salesman. He's in I don't know if he's in a station wagon but he's in one of those big old Fords like a lancha, and he's in a trailer in a semi. Lo está siguiendo, and you never see the driver.
¿Qué no Kurt Russell comes out in one like that?
Well, he's isn't he the ¿cómo se llama? Stuntman Mike and the Tarantino movie? ¿Cómo se llama? Oh my god.
¿Qué, la movie?
Yeah.
Death Proof.
Death Proof, yeah.
No. En esa la de Duel.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I know now. It's a guy with glasses that's being chased.
And that's a Steven Spielberg movie.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was a classic one, but I mean, I don't know if it will work now because back then no cell phones, no GPS.
That's the thing. That's why you
and
can't
it's on
remake a lot of shit.
It's on payphones.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to call the police or whatever. He's using payphones, and when he's on one of them, pinche trailer sale donde no sé de dónde sale y se lleva el payphone.
Yep.
The guy just manages to jump out.
That's why you can't make a lot of You cannot remake a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Home Alone, never.
Oh no.
No, you can't make. You can't. Now, if you did it like a movie based in the 80s. Now, like if you make a movie now,
yeah, but with
based in, pero así de que un niño Home Alone now, hell no, no, you can't.
Like fucking que le hicieron como the Stranger Things series, right?
Yeah, the que es based in the 80s and whatnot.
And it's with actors of right now.
Pero cuál otra? A ver, espérate, there was another one.
A ver.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. The first one is my favorite. You like the second one?
No. The first one I like all. Well, I like the first, second, third part.
The third one was with the kids in the
hospital.
In the hospital, right?
In the psychiatric unit in the hospital.
Yeah. Pero que no sale. What's her name? One of the sisters. Porque son tres. Son two sisters and a brother. Son actors. ¿Cómo se llama?
Arquette. Patricia Arquette.
Yeah, Patricia Arquette is in the third part, right?
Yeah. No, the first one, the Nightmare on Elm Street, sí está scary. The one that's, once again, que me asustó a mí fue la second part.
Yeah.
That's the one that I don't even know when, I think it was in summertime when we watched it because.
When we watched it in Santana.
Oh my God.
With that family, la familia, los de Santana.
Yeah.
They were fucking horror addicts. That's all they had in the repertoire.
Yeah.
Like every weekend we went, they had like 3 or 4 movies, and they were all horror movies.
Yeah. So esa la de second part of the Nightmare on Elm Street, that one's the one that scared me.
What scene or what part?
The whole movie, the beginning está like he's in the beginning, the opening credits, están en un bus, and then they're dropping off kids, but then at the end it's just 2 girls and the main guy.
Yeah, and then
the whole earth starts falling up. That scared me.
Yeah.
Y luego que más, the bird exploding, and then the pool. The whole thing scared me.
I mean, yeah, the first one fucking scared the shit out of me. Cuando matan a la primera, no es Nancy. Tina.
Mm-hmm.
Cuando la matan and then you see her body getting dragged. It's like, oh my God, that one, I don't know why that one stood out. Pero también cuál era cuando fucking, cuando se comen cuando Johnny Depp.
Oh, the bed?
Yeah, cuando se lo trae a la cama and then fucking, que es como una pinche alberca de sangre.
Tanta sangre, güey.
Esta madre, estaba flaquito el cabrón.
Ya se pasa, hombre.
No, chicos de la chingada, pero es que tenían dinero en el budget.
I know, right? But, yeah, that one was scary. No,
the third one, the one that got me is the punk girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when she's all into the syringes. Yeah, las boquitas, pero también el puppet master.
Yeah.
Yeah, cuando le saca las venas and he starts.
Oh, yeah.
That one was kind of, oh my God.
Yeah, that was a little, I think that was the more gory one as far as like deaths.
Yeah.
Porque las otras sí estaban, well, they're all gory. I don't know, but the second one's like that.
Pero yo le tenía, yo no pude dormir. After the first one, the Freddy Krueger, the Nightmare on Elm Street, I couldn't
sleep for the first one, but the second one is the one that got me.
Yeah.
Porque I remember being under the covers and feeling hot. Like I was sweating hot and I would not want to eat my
Pero, Noelia, ¿qué putas madres tenemos tú y yo? Que fue que no podíamos dormir, pero ahí estamos como pendejos. El otro día, no sé por qué, dije, I'm gonna watch a scary movie right now. Y eran las 10 de la noche.
No, I can't do it anymore.
¿No, verdad?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not by myself.
I started watching Sinister.
Oh.
And then I stopped it. I'm like, nah, I can't.
No,
I can't.
Nope.
Nope. And I'm like, nope. And I wanted to text you, but I'm like, nah, esta cana ya está pinche dormida pedorreando.
Nope. Yeah, probably. No, I'm probably watching some shit. Probably trying to watch The Conjuring too. I'm like, nah, mejor no. No, there's a lot of movies I have saved in the queues and whatnot. I'm like, all right, I'm going to watch this one when Forrest is here. Or when it's daytime.
Yeah.
You know, when the dogs are here. Or when no me went. I can't. Like spirit, like demonic shit like that, no. Freddy Krueger, sí, because now I think like my mom does. Pinche viejo con las manos picudas.
Yeah.
My mom was a buzzkill when it came to scary movies.
But it kind of was a balance though, because I mean, I think in her way she was trying to make us like not be scared of something stupid.
Yeah.
Pero para que no sean de demonios o poseídas, because ay, Noelia.
No, pues, dude, even to
The Conjuring, right?
even no, déjate The Conjuring. She would say, you know, with the Ouija board, no, you don't play with that shit. And then let's say something on TV was scary, like there was a scary movie, and like when we watched one time The Exorcist, y salió la Ouija y se persinó. Persínate. I'm like,
what the fuck?
It's a fucking movie, lady. Persínate. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tú nunca sabes. El demonio está en todas partes. I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm like, lady, calm down. But then I was like, oh, you good.
Yeah, maybe, you know, old school wisdom.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, maybe she knows something I don't know.
Yeah.
Pero yeah.
Now, let me ask you, because I've told people this. I'm not fond of mirrors. I am not fond of mirrors, and I don't know where I got this from.
No, güey, pues traes la pinche cara, güey. Claro, tienes miedo de verte, güey.
De la chingada.
No, mirrors.
Especially when I see like mirrors for sale.
Oh, no, I wouldn't buy them.
My mom used to buy them.
Yeah.
My mom used to buy them. A mí me daba horror, and I didn't even know why. I didn't even know the story behind it, pero no me gustaba. Los pinches, like, los espejos que ponían en el comedor o en the big one, like, yo le sacaba la vuelta.
No, forget the mirrors, dude. Those little clown frame pictures.
Yeah.
Those were scary.
I don't know why. What the fuck?
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure the listeners that are
the ones that were velvet painted, right? Painted on velvet.
Y luego estaban así todos tristes. Very detailed artwork. But they look so sad. And then I remember seeing those in Santana again. Yeah. And the hallway was dark to go to the bathroom, and they had all those fucking
little clowns.
Las fotos de los clowns. I'm like, why do they have this? It was creepy, and I never liked those. That's why Cepillín. I don't like Cepillín.
No,
nope. I'm just like, no. Well, because I'm like, I don't know. I got a thing with older men dressing like clowns and being surrounded by kids. That's what I'm like, kind of like shady.
Now or back then?
Now and then.
Okay.
Pero esas fotos de los pinches clowns. That's when my mom one time got them. We're like, what are you?
A la chingada.
Like and then now I think like, what was the meaning with those pictures?
I don't know. I mean,
smile now, cry later. I don't know, because estaban todos tristes.
Yeah. Well, yo me acuerdo de ese smile now, cry later en el Teatro Blanquita.
What was that one at?
That was in downtown LA or in LA somewhere.
I can't.
And they used to have them on the outside in the marquee.
I kind of remember that.
You know, I had the smile now, and then the cry later at the bottom. So top right, top left was the smile.
I do remember.
And the bottom right was the cry. You know?
Yeah, no, pero estas pinches, I'm sure you'll find one and post it. Esas pinches payasos tristes, feos.
Yeah, no,
and then they were older. Like it was an old.
Se le ve que la barba era negra.
Yeah.
Y se la pintaban.
Pinches payasos tristes. I'm like, I mean, now I'm thinking like, I mean, obviously there's significance to those images. Pero anyway.
I mean, but think about it. Even la canción de Javier Solís, Payaso.
Well,
that's always been like, even
comedians. Comedians will tell you, like, you know, comedians are know to help
there was
people.
I think I don't know if Esteban said it or there was somebody. Someone told me about it, or I heard this is like supposedly a joke, right? So there's this man that goes to see a therapist, and he tells him he's so depressed, that he's so sad that, he just can't, deal with life. Y que la chingada. He's like pouring himself out. And then the therapist, thinking that he's going to help, he's like, listen, I know you're going through this tough thing, but if you go down to, I don't know, let's just say downtown, and you go check out the theater, Pierrot the clown is there. And he will like make you laugh and everything, forget your worries. And then the man starts crying because he's Pierrot the clown.
Oh, damn.
Right?
Yeah. See, now I'm thinking that's probably the clowns in the pictures.
Yeah. They're like, because if you think about it,
they keep
and that's a lot with comedians, Yeah. They're like, they do their job and making the people laugh, but then themselves are like, and that's not true with everybody.
No, not with everybody.
Pero como la canción de Javier Solís, Payaso. Soy un triste payaso.
Aww.
So I think that's what it was. I want to think that's what it was.
Yeah, maybe.
And for a long time, I associated with a clown, and I can't stand them.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't stand them. Me dan miedo.
What movie did that?
Poltergeist.
Do they know the story?
Yeah, I think they do. I'm sure I mentioned it, especially during the Halloween
throwing
episodes.
The clown.
Yeah, que lo tiramos al callejón.
And then the next day, the neighbor comes with him. We're like,
no. We heard it laughing.
Oh, yeah.
We heard it laughing, and we both turned around and we looked at each other. So, all right. So, really quick recap. Noelia, you had a little clown que te regalaron tus padrinos, right? So, you would squeeze it or you pull the string?
I don't remember. It was a clown, though.
Yeah. So, let's just say with the string.
It was a cute little clown.
So, you pull the string and it would laugh.
Yeah.
Right? So, you had it.
I didn't think much of it.
No. Until we watch Poltergeist.
Okay.
There's a scene where the little kid's trying to go to sleep. It's the night of the big rain and the thunder where the tree comes alive. And no spoiler alerts because it's a fucking old movie. You should know it by now.
Ni se enojen.
Yeah. So then at one point it's like, the thunder is getting closer and closer and closer. So every time he sees the lightning, he counts, and then depending on the thunder, right? Because I think someone tells him that, like, listen, just look into the lightning. Yeah. And then you start counting, and that's the thunder's going, the storm is going away. So he's like the thunder. He'll hear see the lightning, and then he'll count 1, 2.
Wait, I'm gonna stop you. That's when the tree gets him.
Yeah, but
then there's a scene after that.
No, before that. It's right before. It's right before.
Quiz me on this shit.
Yeah, it's right before. So the kid is gonna, like, so he has a clown in his room and he's trying to go to sleep because I remember there's thunder and it's raining because with the thunder se ve el pinche payaso, right? Entonces este güey agarra una chamarra o algo y se la avienta encima y kind of gets it partially, but then...
Y nomás oye el ding ding las campanitas.
Y se cae un poquito la eso, but he's okay with it. So then he's sleeping, and then I guess he hears the thunder, he turns around and he looks at the chair y no está el pinche payaso.
Yeah.
Uy, no me dio pinches calofríos. And then he starts looking for him, and it's underneath the bed, y lo agarra and starts choking the shit out of him, right? So lo quiere llevar abajo de la cama. That's why I cannot stand beds that are elevated either.
Me either. No.
I have to have them flat on the ground.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
I know, right?
Speaking of trauma and shit.
We have that fucking trauma. We have that fucking trauma. Yeah. And I hate saying trauma, pero tenemos eso.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like beds that are lifted. I don't like drawers open. I don't like doors open.
Me neither.
And even now, like, I have to leave one of my doors cracked para que los perros entran y salgan.
But that bugs you, right?
Yeah, and it bugs me because when I'm going to sleep and I just keep staring at that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, there's nothing there. Nothing's in the cama.
Yeah, we can't sleep with the door up or with the door closed either because estos cabrones.
Ni una pinche mano peluda me va a salir. No, no es nada.
Pinche mano.
No, ningún pinche par de ojitos rojos me va a salir.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
O ni una sombra.
Ay, güey, cállate, güey.
I know, ¿verdad? Yeah. So esa pinche película. So then, that's where, so going fast forward now, we watched that movie. So then that night, the day after, because we couldn't sleep.
So I already had the doll.
You already had the
clown.
So as soon as we finished watching the movie.
We were in Santana. We watched the movie.
Yeah.
We got scared shitless. The next day.
We come home. Or even that same day when we get home.
We stayed on Santana.
Yeah.
We stayed over.
So on Sunday when we get home, that day, we go to the closet, we get the fucking clown. You and I go to the back of the house and throw the clown to the alley, to the trash can.
Yeah, because we were en la Wabash. So it was like, era como una hill.
Everything's on hill. It's like borderline with,
so we went to the back door y se miraba así como barranco para abajo.
Yeah.
And you just
and
swung the shit out of that
and
clown.
It kind of made the trash can, but not really. Kind of like cuando tapan el payaso y no se tapa. chapa, right? But I could also, you and I were happy with that. So then that was on Sunday. So
fuck
come
you,
Monday, estamos en la tarde, ya llegamos de la escuela, we're playing around, and we're next to the neighbor's window.
Yeah.
And we're playing when we hear the fucking clown laugh. And we like both look at each other. You and I look at each other. And I remember that look.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, you're like, me diste como diciendo like, Wally, no.
yeah. How old was I?
Yeah, you must have been like 7 or 6.
No. It's like 5 or 6.
5 or 6,
Yeah.
right?
'Cause we moved over here at 6 when I was 6.
Okay, so yeah.
Like 5 or 5? Like 5.
5. Yeah. And I was like 8 or 9. No, must have been 9.
I don't know, but we were sitting.
Yeah.
Se escuchó el pinche
And then
mono.
we look through the window and we see the fucking clown right there. So we go running.
Pero no. We saw the clown and somebody was knocking on the door.
Yeah. I can
So
see
we
him.
were both like, what the fuck? Porque nomás se veía la pinche cara del payaso and then knocking, we're like, I don't know. If you know how people say, ay, te pones blanca.
Yeah.
I think that would have been one of those
Pues
moments
es
like,
amarilla,
really like
cabrona.
frozen and shit.
Yeah,
Y
that's
luego-
cuando se oyó el pedito.
Pew, pew. Y ya viene mi mom abre la puerta and then the neighbor,
Yeah.
she tells her like que she found the clown and this and this and that. Wait, but did my mom find out we threw the clown?
Yeah,
when the
because
neighbor
my mom.
brought it?
No, because I think my mom asked us qué teníamos because she noticed something was wrong with us. El payaso lo vimos allá con Chata.
Yeah.
And my mom's like, ¿cuál? Eso va. Y ya le dice a la abuela del payaso and everything. And then she gets it back because the abuela tells her.
But why did we see it in the window? Somebody
Because
came.
because la Patty was playing with it.
I don't remember, but I do remember seeing it.
Yeah, so my mom brings it back and we freak out.
Ah,
No, que no lo queremos.
Yeah.
que la chingada. She starts laughing.
fuck, evil man.
She starts laughing and then she's like, ay, no, there's nada. I think they gave it back to the kid.
Yeah, no, they give it back to the kid.
Yeah,
we didn't want it.
No, fuck that shit.
No, but instead of her like, hey, why are you guys so scared?
No.
Like, fucking making fun of
I
her.
know. Ay, como son de ridículos y que la chingada.
Exagerados.
Ay,
Si es de mentira.
miedosos. Por eso no me gusta que vean películas de esas.
Really? You're not even paying attention to us, lady. We would go to Santana and all the kids would be inside the
Pero,
house.
and they're all drinking and
Todos allá,
bailando. Y,
Yeah, I was telling you before the story of the Shakies.
oh,
The
yeah.
Shakies, pero
Y nos dejaron con ganas de pizza.
yeah. She's viejos. Anyways, but yeah, so clowns is poltergeist that traumatized
Yeah.
us. You know, I went to Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 years ago. They had a like 80s
A maze?
maze. One of them was poltergeist. And I was like, I told Forrest, I don't give a fuck where you go or what you do with your life, but we're gonna go to that maze. Dude, that
Why?
because it's poltergeist. And
The one that scared me, well, not scared me, but really got me was American Werewolf in London maze. The wolf.
No, es así. Es así. Ya llegué a la casa toda like, oh, I think I got something wrong with my stomach. Because that one, yeah,
Sí
that
te
one.
asustó, ¿verdad?
Well, that one, I think my heart was going to jump out in that maze. Pues mira, in the poltergeist one, we went, and that shit, there was, you know, you go in there, you see it, and it's really nice. It's a really good maze. Ves a la girl, like, oh, they're here, and all that shit. But then there was
Madeline? No.
esta...
Adeline.
La niña?
Yeah.
No, Carol
Carol. There we go.
But, you know, I'm like, oh my God, ah! And then there's this one part, no me acuerdo que era la maze, pero me asustó. So I ran and I went around the corner. Y ahí estaba en the movie Poltergeist, cuando el papá está queriendo sacar a la niña y se le sale el monstruo. Era esa. Well, I turned the corner and then one of those big things came out. I shit you know, I froze. I'm like, even Ford was like, I've never heard you scream like that.
Oh,
He's
shit.
like, I've never heard you scream in terror like that. I know which one it was. En la movie de Poltergeist, cuando la mamá le está diciendo, leave them alone. Y sale el monstruo. Rawr. That's what I ran into. So I'm like, ah! Y grité como, fuck. He's like, I've never heard you scream in terror like that. So that was a good one. But the maze de American Werewolf in London, esa también, that shit just put me in, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain what that maze did.
But yeah.
Even now, like I've been watching American Werewolf in London like on repeat.
Yeah?
And I still get scared.
Yeah, there is some scary.
I still my palms get sweaty. That I get nervous.
You know
scared.
which one I used to get like that with? Silver Bullet.
Oh, Silver Bullet.
That's another werewolf movie.
That's
Sale
another-
Corey Haim.
Corey Haim, yeah.
Corey Haim y luego el tío, ¿cómo se llama?
That crazy ass no.
No, he's a FBI agent in fucking Point Break.
God.
Ese güey.
El Dientón. No, come on, you gotta think of his name. He'll come out right now. He'll come up.
All right.
But no, Silver Bullet is another really good wolf movie.
Yeah, because especially I think we connected with it because the kid's handicapped.
Yeah.
You know?
In that wheelchair.
Yeah. So fucking el tío, cabrón, ¿cómo se llama? El pinche loco, Point Break. It was a 91 film.
Point Break?
Yeah.
Didn't they remake it?
Oh, Gary Busey.
Ese pinche. Ese Dientón.
I didn't like the remake.
¿De qué? ¿De Point Break?
Yeah.
Point Break?
No,
I didn't.
I don't like it. I don't. There's rarely a remake that I like.
Do you think they could ever remake Silver Bullet?
Yeah, if they do it as a time period back like in 76, because that's where the movie takes place. It's a bicentennial bicentennial celebration. Mm-hmm. It's on July 4th, 1976.
Yeah, they could probably. Yeah, I don't know how I would feel, but I think that would. Yeah, I love that movie, Silver Bullet. Esa sí me asustó también.
Yeah.
Pero no, la de American Werewolf in London, that one, even now, I'm like, oh my God.
Stick to the road. Beware the moors.
The whole thing, from beginning to end, I love it. I love it, pero me asusta también.
Yeah.
But it's my favorite werewolf movie because I like the transition from man to wolf.
Yeah.
The way that they break it down. Y luego, pero
the only, do you know what sticks out when he's transforming? The only thing that really sticks out in the whole fucking scene?
Let me guess. And Mickey Mouse.
Yes. Mickey Mouse. The little Mickey Mouse figurine is the thing that's because they really focus on it as he's like, and you see it like in the background that he's twitching and turning and turning to wherever, and the Mickey Mouse is just smiling. Mm-hmm. I'm like, wow.
And then when I watch it now, I'm like, I wonder if that's supposed to represent Jack. El amigo.
Yeah.
Because you know how Jack was always just like showing up and kind of taunting him and laughing at him?
Yeah. Probably.
I don't know.
You know, but I wish we could ask.
This is okay. So I know. I should have asked him when I met him.
You should have.
In that scene, una de las cosas que me quedo like, what was the purpose of that? He leaves the door open, the front door open. David. En American Werewolf in London, cuando está sentado, que la nurse se va a trabajar, and he's just there in the living room, he opens the door, his front door. And the whole time that he's like becoming a werewolf, the door's open.
Because didn't he lock himself out?
He didn't. Well, but no, that's the door to his apartment. He locked himself out from the apartment building.
Yeah.
Pero lo que digo.
Pero es que dejó the front door open, but when he walked out to say goodbye to the nurse, he locked himself out. So when he goes back in, he never closes the door.
But that should have been the front main door. Haz de cuenta que entras a mi apartment building and you get locked out from the main entrance to the building. That's what he got locked out of.
Yeah.
But when he's turning into a wolf, it's the front door of his house, of his apartment.
Yeah, his apartment.
So that's why I'm like, this motherfucker turned into a werewolf and nobody heard him.
Oh, I thought he left it open para poder salir.
Well, that's the thing too. That I'm like, why?
Para no quebrar. I mean, he was considerate.
He didn't know he was going to turn into something.
I don't know. But that's the only way that makes sense. I mean, maybe they did that in the movies because there was going to be people like you and me like, hey, ¿cómo iba a salir del pinche apartamento without breaking the door?
Oye, de chismosa, hey, este pinche animal, ay, güey.
Hey, no dogs in the building. Ay, cabrón.
Yeah, but that's my favorite werewolf movie.
Pinche mapache mal crecido.
Yeah, este pinche, I thought they said no pets here, dick.
I know, right?
Pero, yeah, that one's, I still watch it right now.
What other movie do you have there?
A ver, una que...
How about The Outsiders?
You know what? I have it as a question mark because I don't know if I care for that movie.
What?
Just as much as I care for Garden State. I don't know. I watched it. I read the book, pero no me interesó. And then I watched the movie and I'm like, I don't know.
Even it has all the caritas. It has Rob Lowe. It has Tom Cruise.
Patrick Swayze.
Emilio Estevez.
Ralph
Macchio. He's Ponyboy? No, he's
the one that gets killed.
Yeah, ¿cómo se llama el otro Ponyboy? And
I don't know Ponyboy.
Jerry, no.
What is the story? It's just a bunch of
It's just like it's like
chicos malos, o qué?
yeah. I mean,
Rebeldes?
Ponyboy falls in love with Sherry.
Poor
The socials.
the kids from the wrong side of the tracks type of deal. Okay.
Yeah, and then I guess they get in a fight and someone gets stabbed and Ponyboy and Rough Macho take off. They go on the lam.
But I feel like that's a book for more like boys.
Is it?
That's what I think, because it's like, I'm like, I don't get the theme of this fucking book.
But it was a good movie. I liked it. Los putazos. Not only that, but maybe because I'm biased on it because of the whole greaser look.
Maybe. I think
greaser
maybe that
look?
was a thing too. I'm like, pinches mantecosos, güey. No me
Pinches
llaman la
cebosos.
atención. Pinche Three Flowers. Nah.
Oh, también sale Ethan Hawke or Matt
Dillon.
Matt Dillon.
Oh, Matt Dillon, yeah.
He does come out in it.
Yeah.
He's Dallas, right? Or Tex. Oh no, Dallas.
I don't even.
I think his name is
Ya ves, ya
Dallas.
ni sé. Yeah, but The Outsiders, nunca me movió el tapete.
Nah, bueno.
No.
Pues,
I'll tell you which one I do have here.
a ver.
Flight of the Navigator.
Oh, that was like a 2-part movie, wasn't it?
That could have been like a weekly series.
That was a 4-hour movie, I think, or 3.5 hours.
No, see, güey?
Yeah, that movie introduced me to Twisted Sister
Oh.
with Dee Snider.
Yeah.
Because when I guess the nurse or whoever it is that takes him in, the girl, she has a little streak in her hair.
That's Sarah Jessica Parker.
No fucking way. That's her? And she says that she went to a Twisted Sister concert. She's like, oh yeah, who is she? No, it's not a she, it's a he. Like, what? What is this?
That's a good one.
And I'm like, what is Twisted Sister? And then I I don't know how I fucking found out about it, who I asked. I think we still lived in Wabash? In Bell Heights?
No, we were already over here.
Okay, so then I must have asked somebody at school. I'm like, hey, who's Twisted Sister? A los que miraba todos pinches greñudos.
Los darks.
Yeah, no, los pinches hediondos, los stoners.
Oh. los stoners.
Los que olían a pechuli. And shit. I would ask them, I'm like, hey, what's Twisted Sister? Like, oh yeah, so if they had a Walkman, they're like, fast forward, and then that's when come on, feel the noise. No, that's not them. That's quite right. Sorry. We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. Yeah, that's. Wait a minute. Do I have them already?
Ya ni sé, güey.
Maybe I'm mixing up my fucking genres or my songs or my bands, but
Yo solo sé que esa pinche película está chingona.
yeah, the Flight of the Night, like
It's a really good movie.
And then I get around.
Oh, it's a good movie. I'm like, dude, the effects.
Yeah,
Like, even now, I'm like, dude, those were really good effects for like back then.
yeah.
Yeah, I really like that movie. Sí me gustó mucho. I'm like, oh, I want my own spaceship.
I know.
Fuck away from all these.
But then, like, yeah, it was a good movie.
Y luego al último con el little monito.
little monito, yeah.
I like that one movie a lot. Flight of the Navigator, a ver, ¿cuál otra?
was a
Let
good
me
one.
see. Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Con
The little
Elizabeth
girl.
Shue.
Yeah, the little girl that's
Thor.
talking to Thor. Y sale is it Chas Palminteri? No, D'Onofrio. Vincent D'Onofrio. He's actually
Vincent
Thor.
D'Onofrio, yeah, he's Thor.
He's a mechanic. He's a mechanic.
Ahí se ve bien alto y en otra movie se ve short.
No, he's tall.
I know he's tall, but in that movie...
Yeah, because estaba delgado.
Yeah, that's true. Él también fue el de Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, they made him Private Pile.
Al que le dieron con los pinches soaps.
Pobrecito.
Poor
Y está
guy.
llorando. Cuando llora.
Yeah, no more trauma.
I know. I'm like,
Sorry.
fuck. I don't know why I really felt sorry for him.
Well, because he was,
Slow.
no, not slow. He just, it's a guy, maybe he wasn't exposed to too many people. He didn't know how to get around, navigate social settings. I don't know. But yeah, so Thor, Adventures in Babysitting. That one I really like.
How about Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead?
That's 90s though.
Is it?
Yeah, that's 1990.
Oh yeah, because sale esta Kelly Bundy.
Supposedly they're remaking it. I don't know how, and I'm not interested.
The dishes are done, man.
Yeah. Oh, Adventures in
Kenny?
Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, pero Adventures in Babysitting. También he estado viendo las de Jaws.
Jaws?
Yeah, the first one, second one. The third one, the one that's 3D.
After the second one, I was done. That's when they're in the boats, right? The kids that went in the
second
sail,
one,
the sailboats. After that, I was done. That was it. I mean, how many fucking times are we gonna be attacked by a shark? No chinging.
I like the movies. I just obviously feel that they give sharks a bad reputation.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
like they're so misunderstood.
Oh, wow. No, really? I mean, I know you love sharks, but like the way you said it.
They're so misunderstood.
Yeah.
No, the real evil ones are the fucking orcas. Don't get me started on them.
Orcas are evil.
Orcas are, I mean, they're very
That's
smart.
why they're called the killer whales, right?
Yeah, pero for a long time, the great white was the number one predator. Then these fuckers figured out how to kill them.
They just ram them and flip them over,
They
right?
catanize them. O sea, que they flip them over so se quedan así todos
Paralizados.
catatónicos.
Catatonic.
Yeah, there you go, catatónico.
Catatonic.
Entonces se queda tieso el pinche tiburón. But the thing was that, I mean, I have to catch up on that shit. Pero the first incident of a orca killing a great white was in 97, I think, or 99. Pero lo que pasó es que nomás se tracaron they only ate the fucking liver.
Y lo dejaron ahí nomás.
And then after that, there was more sharks that were found on the shores with their liver missing.
And they realized, but don't the other fishes or the other little sea life fucking take advantage of that fucking big
Well, me imagino que sí, güey, pero para que el pinche hígado nomás esté missing.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, these motherfucking orcas like the fatty shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking orcas. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want any animal to get slaughtered or no. I don't want to see. I don't like see. ¿Cómo se llama ese pinche lugar? SeaWorld. I don't like
zoos or.
I don't want to see animals in cages.
Yeah,
you know?
or in aquariums or like or like in cage. Yeah, I can't.
But I just don't care.
That's why I mean I like I had a bird. But like I only put him in the cage to sleep.
Yeah.
Pero en el día lo dejaba suelto.
Yeah.
Me cagaba todo, pero y mordía fucking a lot of fucking. I would realize that my fucking TV's not on. I'm like, what the fuck? Because he chewed the fucking. No se mató ese cabrón porque
he would try to chew
he chewed all the. I'll show you right now. I got one of the little tower speakers. I'll chewed up by him.
No, I mean, but those are like, a bird is. I mean, you don't want to contain it either. Pero así de que. Let's take this animal from its environment to entertain you.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
That's why I don't like circuses either.
No, yo tampoco los circus. Dumbo did that shit to me.
Oh, yeah.
Dumbo, like, I don't even remember how old I was. I was like, I don't want to see this shit ever again.
Yeah.
Y nunca me gustaron los circuses, the zoo.
A mí me rompió el alma when the mom was cradling in her trunk.
Yeah.
I can't see it. Even when they did the live animation or the live one with Danny DeVito or whatever. No, I can't. I can't see those movies.
I can't see that one or Benji.
Oh, yeah.
Benji.
How about Homeward Bound? Remember Homeward Bound?
Homeward Bound, sí, todavía te la paso.
It was the Labrador Retriever, the pit bull.
And the cat.
And the cat, Sassy.
Cat.
Yeah, Sassy the cat.
Yeah, pero no. Fuck them orcas. And dolphins too. Throw them motherfuckers in the mix too.
Oh,
I don't care for dolphins either. That's what I'm saying. I don't want them to I don't want animals to get slaughtered. Pero nah, bitches.
If it's within the wild, it's within themselves. Yeah, because they have a fighting chance.
Claro, it's the survival of the fittest.
They have a fighting chance, like.
Pero de que nosotros los humanos.
Sporting them or hunting them. I can't stand that shit.
En la edad del tú por tú, pues the animal doesn't have a weapon.
Yeah.
The animal's using its own natural strength. You use your natural strength too.
Yeah, ándale, cabrón.
Ponte ahí el tú por tú, ¿no? Yeah. That's how I'm like, when I hear that, I don't know if I said it before, when I hear shit like, fucking hunter got stampled on by an elephant, I'm like, good job, nature. Good job. One for nature.
I know there's a lot of people that like going hunting, but yeah, it's not fair. I think it's not fair. It's not a fair, because like the same would be like, just imagine if we were the prey, and there was a superior race fucking hunting us,
No, güey, yo no la hago, güey. I'll be like, don't even chase me. They just fucking shoot me here. I'm not gonna fight you.
Just let me finish my meal.
Yeah, just let me put some salsa on.
Déjame como estos taquitos.
Déjame como los tacos, una pinche siestecita y luego ya.
Yeah, luego me matas.
Yeah. No, I mean, for people that hunt, I don't know. I mean, cada quien, pero así como like. Y luego más, it's endangered animals that they're going to kill. Yeah,
I can't stand those that go kill the fucking elephants.
For what? Like, what?
And also the rich people.
Pues sí, güey.
Los millonarios.
Yeah.
Que tienen el dinero.
That's because they can't fucking hunt humans.
Oh, I bet they would. I'm sure there is that. I'm sure there is somewhere. I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of the movies they make, there's got to be. I mean,
ahorita el pinche Purge.
Yeah.
You don't hear all these fucking crazy shootings? Like, more and more people are being. It's just on the rise, It's summertime. People are fucking itching to do some shit.
Went into the full moon hits in the summer.
I'm staying home. Locking up everything.
Yeah.
Not even the pizza delivery guys didn't be safe. See what the fuck you got in there? A pizza? Órale, pues.
You got mine? What else you got in there? Oh, you know what? Let me have that one too.
You know what? Just leave your cap too. Pero, what other movie? What did I leave off on right now?
I don't know. We were talking, Jaws, you said?
Oh, yeah, Jaws.
Yeah.
I estaba viendo Jaws. Jaws no me asusta. No, I just like it because I'm like, yeah, kill those motherfuckers.
Wow.
Mas, you know.
I like the boat scene.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah. Richard Dreyfuss.
I think the only one I don't like is cuando mata al niño. In the little raft, in the yellow raft. Y que todos están, yeah. Pero other than that, like, nah. It's all right. I still like nature.
Yeah.
A ver, ¿cuál otra? Let me see. Oh, speaking of nature, Splash.
Splash. Yeah, Harold Dana and Tom Hanks. Y luego John Candy.
Oh, John Candy.
Pero también sale Eugene Levy.
Yes.
He's the scientist with his big bushy eyebrows.
You know, I read that que como Disney Plus has all these movies.
Yeah.
Que Splash, they covered the booties, the nudity.
Did they?
Yeah, because you know, kind of part that she's walking and she's bare butt naked.
But no, even then they don't show her breast because she's got the long hair.
Yeah, pero camina y se le ve la butt, so they blurred that.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you know, kid friendly.
But they don't blur out when John Candy throws change in the bottom and starts trying to look at girls'
And they don't
dresses.
fucking blur out when all those fucking superhero movies and all that blowing up. No, eso no. Pero tapen las nalgas.
Yeah,
porque
because
eso ofende a los niños.
Yeah, yo sí me ofendo.
We're wholehearted shit here.
Yeah.
Pero no borran cuando se muere Mufasa.
Oh.
No man, they don't erase that shit.
Yeah.
Bastards. Yeah. Yes. Pero Splash is another one that I really like.
That was a good one. Fuck.
A ver, let me see.
What else? I mean, and that's just the English ones because we grew up watching Spanish también.
Yeah.
La de Tintanzón Cruzó.
Oh my God.
Con Tintán.
Well, no, wait. El otro día te dije, like, I watched
La de Recogida.
La Recogida.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
¿Quién era esta? No, esta Verónica Castro, ¿no? Verónica Castro.
Yup. And the reason why I ended up watching La Recogida is because I was watching Mermaids. Mermaids sale
Christina Ricci,
Cher y Winona Ryder. So in Mermaid, there's a scene con Christina Ricci's in the hospital and she has a oxygen thing over her. And I was like, shit, I've seen something like that before. What kind of fucking movie is it? Y así, and like just trying to trace back where I saw that scene, me acordé like La Recogida. So I went on YouTube and I'm like, oh, let me look for this fucking movie.
So when you told me about that movie, so La Recogida is about a little girl that's orphan, right?
This little girl, she's in an orphanage. She's treated like shit by one of the ladies there. She gets adopted. They send her back because, you know, no la quieren.
Yeah.
Y luego viene pinche Verónica Castro con su husband.
Yeah.
They adopt her. And she's like, I'm not going to give up on you. I don't care.
Because the little kid doesn't trust him because she's like, me van a regresar.
Yeah, because they've already...
The first little thing I do, me van a regresar.
Yeah.
I spill something, se van a enojar conmigo.
Yeah.
But Verónica Castro is determined to win her.
Yeah, to win her over. Like, incluso le dice al husband, que no ves, cariño? She's doing this to push us away.
Yeah.
All this shit. So, you know, she ends up living with Verónica y su esposo, whatever. Pero, coincidentally and out of nowhere, the evil bitch from the orphanage shows up to the house.
I just got a routine checkup.
To do a routine checkup.
And it's not known for.
And it's like, no, that they don't do that shit.
So the little girl sees it.
Y se queda like, oh, shit.
And she fucking runs away.
Yeah, she runs away.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Nobody's going to watch this shit.
I know. Nobody's going to watch it.
I mean,
it's the 70s movie, Spanish.
Yeah.
Like dubbed over voices. You could
Like, wait, the mouth doesn't match the voice.
Not only that, but it's too deep. Hola, mi amor.
Nah.
Yeah. And the guy looks all wimpy.
No, he was pretty cool.
All right, no, but...
So she runs away. Viene la vieja mala to do the inspection. The little girl sees her. And then the adoptive dad notices, like, oh shit, she got scared.
Yeah.
The little girl runs away because she's like, fuck, they're giving me up. They're going to send me back to the orphanage. So she runs away. Verónica Castro. And then the whole time that the little girl's living with them, she tells them, like, oh, well, when I was in the orphanage, the lady made me eat food from the floor.
Yeah.
And she threw me in the closet with the rats. And she threw my rag doll. And one time in the middle of the night, she made me write standards. So la niña les ha dicho a los adoptive parents all the evil shit.
Yeah.
So that's why when the lady comes, it's like, what the fuck? Like, it is true. So la niña se va, she runs away. Verónica Castro and the husband go to the orphanage, and they le hacen una queja.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's your fault that this happened and how dare you. Well, en el final, you know.
How is it that they find out that...
Oh, okay. Pues ahí va el pinche punto, güey. De que la niña se escapa. She ends up getting really sick. And this man, this poor guy, la lleva al hospital.
Oh, yeah, like a pordiosero.
Yeah. And the thing is that throughout the whole movie, the little girl would have dreams of meeting her parents, but she never saw their faces.
It was a silhouette.
Yeah, it was always a silhouette. So resulta que el adopted dad, at one point, he had a girlfriend and he got her pregnant, but he never knew what happened to her or the baby. But resulta que la bio mom de la recogida had died, y el adopted dad turns out to be the bio dad.
Wow.
So then,
La Rosa de Guadalupe.
You know, en el próximo episodio de La Rosa de Guadalupe, como hasta las mejores familias.
Hasta las mejores familias.
Pero resulta at the end that the little girl, the adoptive dad is actually her biological dad. And at the end, she wakes up because se enfermó la niña. Because estaba en la lluvia and she got all kinds of sick.
Pneumonia or something. So, she got a staph infection.
So the guy that rescues her takes her to the hospital. The adoptive parents are there. Dice el doctor, the little girl just doesn't want to live. Like, she is sick, but she doesn't have the will to live. So, a ese punto, ya el adoptive dad knew he was the bio dad because they put two and two together in the orphanage. He's like, oh, shit, this is the girl I got pregnant. Oh, whatever.
Una noche en carnaval.
Hey. La bala que ve la bala y la
tienes que bailar. He's doing the helicopter dance for her.
Con la mano arriba.
Saquen el pañuelo. Todo. Nomás la puntita.
Ay, güey.
Saquen la puntita.
Ya, güey. We're talking about a wholesome movie here, Dick.
All right.
So, what happens at the end, you know, she wakes up and she sees that, you know, mama, papa, and whatever. But it's a sad movie because, like, pobrecita.
All right. When you told me about that one, you had me fucking spinning because I remember another movie. And I don't know if you remember it. ¿De qué color es el cielo?
I think...
De los dos niños ciegos.
No. Oh, my God. I don't know. Wait, so what is that movie? Remind me.
So there's two little kids. They're blind. There's a blind boy and a blind girl. The blind boy is poor. The blind girl is rich. Right? And they're like, I remember they're playing in the sand. And they're on the beach playing in the sand. And yo soy tu novio. Yo soy tu novia. And they're both blind. But the little girl, apparently her blindness is not permanent. I mean, it's permanent, but she has hope. And they fix her eyes. And then, like, you know, and that's as much as I remember. But I remember watching it and crying as a little boy because my mom's like, oh, esta película está bonita. My fucking, pinche meche. Cómo nos chingó también con películas. Because La Recogida was one of her favorites.
Yeah.
Too. And how many times did we cry?
A lot.
Yeah.
Benji, the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, Puro.
Se cagaba de risa mi mamá cuando llorábamos.
Evil, man.
Mira nomás, mira, está llorando. Ay, está llorando.
The fuck? Like, Y mi dad, ya están chillando.
¿Para qué ven películas si van a estar chillando? ¿Para qué ven películas si van a tener miedo? No pueden dormir.
Hey, but he never shit about violent movies.
No.
Eso.
Chinguen a su madre.
But I don't remember. I thought you were going to say...
¿Hasta el viento tiene miedo?
No, güey. No, when you said the title...
¿De qué color es el cielo?
Because I remember there was this movie, obviously from the 70s. I remember just watching it así con mi mom, que era un blind guy. He falls in love with a girl, but the girl's black. And it was a Mexican movie. She was Afro-Mexican.
Oh, wait a minute. No.
Yo me acuerdo de esa película.
You're not confusing it con la de Pedro Infante que tiene la niña negrita?
No, güey. No.
Oh.
No, because this one I remember it. Like, and it wasn't even a black actress. It was
blackface?
Now that I think about it, yeah. He gets his vision back. And he's like, I want to meet her. And then when he meets her, he's like, oh. I'm like,
¿Cómo puede ser que los ciegos también sean racistas?
Sí, güey. I'm like, what the fuck?
Madre.
Now that you think about it, like, what the fuck?
Maybe because todo miraba era negro y resiente el color negro.
Pero how does he know color? He's been blind.
Yeah, but everything's dark. So de todos los que, you know, like, I'm not trying to be a dick here or anything.
No,
you know? Like, I'm not trying to be...
playing devil's advocate.
I know, but I'm like, you know, and de todos los que ve, pues son de piel morena o blanquitos o lo que sea, y cuando ve la morenita.
But if you're blind...
Yeah.
How do you know color?
I don't know, man.
How do you realize that? Oh, you know, no, it didn't make sense to
There's
me.
a hidden agenda between the writer, Noelia.
What the
No, maybe just trying to like point out the systematic issues.
I don't know, but I was like, whatever. No, ahorita que dices, when you were going to say which movie, I thought you were going to say El extraño hijo del sheriff.
Oh, that was con los Almadas.
That one was creepy. It still creeps me out.
Yeah.
That one's creepy.
El extraño hijo del sheriff.
Because it's a lady that is born with Siamese twins.
Yeah, y uno se muere, Eric.
Oh, yeah, they're attached in the back, no?
Yeah, y uno lo opera y el que se muere is the evil one.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And through the live one, he uses his evil.
Yeah.
Lo posee. Y los ojos se le hacen rojos.
Yep. That one was scary too.
That was a good Western,
El extraño hijo del sheriff.
Yeah.
Wait, speaking of extraño del... ¿Cómo se llamaba? El extraño hijo del sheriff.
Yeah.
Y la otra...
El extraño retorno de Dina Salazar. Yeah, that was a novela.
Yeah, I know it was a novela, but her eyes would change too.
Yeah. Pero ellos se le hacían amarillos.
Yeah. Pero esa, el extraño del sheriff, that one was a good one.
El extraño
that was a
del
good
sheriff.
one.
Yeah.
It was creepy.
But it was a Western. It was a Western, like.
Yeah. But tú la del cielo, ¿qué? The viento one? Right now you said?
Oh, Hasta el viento tiene miedo.
What is that one about?
That was a scary one.
Ay, pero what was it about?
Algo de...
No manches, güey. I'm going to drive out of your fucking alley right now.
No, but I think it was El Cementerio del Terror, and a part of it, the caption was Hasta el viento tiene miedo.
Oh, okay. I see.
You know?
Oh, that it was that scary. Even the wind scared them.
Yeah.
Ah. Y La Mano Peluda, that was a movie, La Mano Peluda,
La
¿verdad?
Mano Peluda, yeah.
I don't remember. I remember it, but I don't remember the
I'm talking to
details.
somebody right now to maybe do like you and me and this person do like a Halloween fucking recap, or like, you know, like watch or talk about scary movies or scary stories también for Halloween, like a special aparte, maybe for the Patreon supporters. Yeah, you know, talking about that, or like maybe, you know, I don't know. It's still in the works.
Yeah, but that was creepy. ¿Cuál otra movie estaba miedosa en español?
There was a couple. Pues El Cementerio de El Chacal, but those were like the Saw movies. They're like fucking torture movies.
Yeah, I don't really like torture movies.
Yeah, I don't like those either.
No, like Hostel Nose, I'm like, no me gusta.
No. They're not scary. They're more like frightening.
Yeah.
You know, there's a difference, I think, between scary and frightening.
Yeah, and then the thing is too, like, that shit just, I ain't traveling nowhere. So I'm backpacking.
Yeah, that's why when we went to Europe and everything about a hostel, I'm like, I don't think I want to do a hostel. Just send me to a regular hotel.
You're like, oh,
But lo que sí lo que I'm very distrusting is like anywhere you go, you got to leave your passport.
Yeah.
And I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
No. I don't like them scanning it. Why the fuck are you scanning it? You know? But you have to. I don't know why. What kind of international law is that?
I don't know. In case you go missing.
That's some bullshit.
Ahí está.
Because how many tourists have gone missing? No los
I
encuentran?
don't know.
There's one in Australia, no? There was a serial killer in Australia.
Yeah, Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek?
The movie Wolf Creek is based on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, esas no me gustan. Me da miedo. Why? Because it's humans. It's humans doing the torture shit that you're just like, you expect the monster, pero cuando es un pinche humano,
Yeah.
No. Yeah, Wolf Creek was, that was like, ay, no, está bien, I don't know. And the thing with those type of movies is like, me sale lo chano, pero ¿quién los manda?
Yeah.
¿Quién los manda? Bola de pendejos.
¿Para qué andan allá?
For example, American Werewolf in London. Backpacking in Europe. That movie, I'm like, nope, I'm never backpacking in Europe.
Yeah, but you got to walk, and you don't want to walk. Especially with a backpack.
No, I got a backpack right now.
Yeah, but like, you know, packed up for like your whole trip. Que
no.
Vas a tener que nomás 3 pantalones y uno roto.
I just have 1 pant and 3 underwear. No. Hey, they're clean. Well, they're not stiff. They're still
they still got life in them.
They still got little hoes, but todavía sobreviven los cabrones. Pero, yeah, no, those torture movies I don't care for. I don't.
Oh, shit.
No me gustan los hostels y the Saw. Like, Saw was a good movie, the concept of it, the first one. Pero ahí de eso, ya después dije, nah, ya se pasaron de verga.
Yeah, se pasan de lanza.
Once is good. Yeah, después like how many parts are there now? Like 12?
Shit.
And it's just the same fucking story, like more creative ways of torturing shit. No, like
I can't do the torture movies. I like the good scary movies. Like I like the psychological ones. You know,
yeah.
I like the ones that scare you. But like that's why I used to love the Twilight Zone. They used to scare me. Pinche micrófono ya valió madre.
Yeah.
Ya se está acabando. But yeah.
No, ¿cuál dices que te?
The Twilight Zone series.
Oh, yeah, I'll watch those.
Remember the fucking the HBO used to have Tales from the Crypt?
Yeah,
How about Demon Knight?
I could watch that one. I could watch
Billy-
that one over and
Is it
over.
Billy
and over.
Zane?
Yeah, Billy Zane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Billy Zane.
Yeah, that one's a good movie.
Y también sale esta, la esposa de...
Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett. Billy Zane.
Luego, el otro... Oh, what's his name? William...
No, not Spacey. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's the main guy. He's the main guy. He's the one with the healing, the Christ's
I don't know his
blood.
name.
Yeah. He's another
That
one.
they should have done a second part. I think they should have done a second part. Because, you know, at the end, so they had te quedas like,
Yeah.
because she
Nah,
carries.
that's all right. I'll wait for the next one. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel they should have done a second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a good movie. Esa sí me da miedo también. A mí todas me dan miedo, güey. Pero I know they're all fake, you know? But Demon one's todavía, you know.
Yeah.
Pero Demon Night was a good one. That was a good one. ¿Cuál otra me gustaba? Fright Night.
Fright Night. That one was scary.
That
Y
one?
sale esta Marcy Darcy de fucking
Married with Children?
Married with Children. She's
Yeah,
a
esa
girlfriend.
novia.
Yeah, y luego remember that main guy, he used to be on the TV show from Fox también que se llamaba Herman's Head.
Yes, Herman's Head.
That was the Disney movie where the four little personalities. There's a Pixar movie actually, not a Disney.
Inside Out?
Inside Out. I always think that was bitten off of Herman's Head because in Herman's Head he had the scary guy,
Yeah.
the romantic girl, the intellectual, and the horn dog.
Yeah. En esta de Herman's Head sale la que hace la voz de Lisa Simpson.
Oh yeah, esta
Yardley Smith.
Yeah, Yardley Smith.
Yardley
Yeah,
Smith.
she was the receptionist or the assistant.
Yeah, ahí salía ella. Pero
Pero también ella sale en what is it? The Legend of Billie Jean.
I saw that one, pero no le puse mucha atención.
No?
No.
That was a good one.
There's a lot of movies that now I'll watch them and I pay attention to the actual dialogue. I'm like, okay, I get it now. I'm like, okay, I get it now. Like Jurassic Park. I'm like, I'm paying attention now to the actual dialogue. I'm like, okay.
No, I can see how they could bring back
Yeah.
dinosaurs. That makes the science proves it. The math is right.
Yeah. But that movie has one of my favorite quotes.
Which is
Life finds a way.
life finds a way. Oh shit!
¿Cómo se llama? Ay,
What's
Jeff
his-
Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
I'm like that tall glass of
The
refreshing
Fly.
water on a hot
I never
day.
liked The Fly.
What? I like the one with him. I like.
No, it just me dio horror.
It's gross.
Yeah, me
Está
dio
bien
horror.
asquerosa.
Yeah. When he turns into actual fly, me dio horror. And then when the process of him turning, because you can see the little.
It's all gross.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
And at
it's a
the
good
end,
one.
he's like, he mushes away into like a ugly looking. Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
never did The Fly. No.
I liked it.
Yeah, I can't. I saw it once and never saw it again. I couldn't. There's one that I do remember and I loved, and I'm trying to find, and I think I found it. The Philadelphia Experiment.
What you talking about?
It was a World War II ship that they were introducing radar, like to make invisible ships to radar.
Okay.
So there's one of the battleships that's an experimental one. They have this machine on it, and when they turn it live, they create some sort of a time warp that the ship fucking goes between time periods, and it ends up in 1984. Y estos two sailors, they're on the ship, and when they jump out of the ship, because everybody's frying and burning, they jump out and they land in 84, and the ship goes back to 1942 or 43. And a lot of the sailors are stuck between the ship. A lot of them are melted. A lot of them are deformed and everything. And there's two guys missing, and they cannot account for them. They can't find them. Everybody else was in the ship.
That's a movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
So these guys are in 1984. And somehow they still have the residue or the energy residue from that connection. So when they land in 84, that same energy signature shows up, and they're like, a lot of the war department or even the scientist that was involved is like, that's the same energy that we created in 42.
Oh.
You know, so it's like, and then they're trying to chase these guys, and these guys are trying to get away. Yeah, it's
The Philadelphia Experiment?
yeah. I think they redid it, and I don't like it, but it's the 84 version.
Really?
Yeah, it was a good one, and I think part of it is true because they were doing experiments with ships to be invisible to radar. For,
Yeah, man. Imagine all the shit's in the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah,
crazy.
There's a lot of fucking planes in the ocean, man. A lot of ships, submarines. There's a lot of submarines that've never recovered. They don't even know where they're at or where they got sunk at.
Nope. No, thank you.
I know. Yeah, I hate to end this note, Noelia. Thank you for coming.
Yay.
Thank you. I mean, we could continue going, pero ya estoy viendo que fuck, nos vamos a pasar de lanza aquí.
A ver, ¿qué otra? Nomás, a ver, let me just throw some titles out there. So just get people's curiosity going. A ver, ¿cuál era? Legend with Tom Cruise and Tim Curry.
Oh, he's the Dark Lord, right? That's a good one.
Monster Squad.
Yeah. Is she a virgin?
What? Come on, Woman's got nards. And Monster Squad, The Lost Boys, of course. Children of the Corn. Pet Cemetery.
The original?
Yeah.
I like the remake.
You know what? I like the remake now that I watched it and paid attention to it, but the original one is still my favorite.
Yeah.
Gage. What else? Halloween. Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes. Jack Burton.
Let me see. Cujo.
That one's scary. That was not scary. Desesperante.
Yeah.
It's almost like suffocating.
Yeah.
Because you could imagine being in that hot car.
Now you can.
Yeah.
What did I said? Fright Night. The Alien movies, like the sequel with
1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are my favorite ones.
Yeah.
I'll still watch all of them though.
Nah, the one with this Winona Ryder.
Yeah, Alien Resurrection.
Yeah.
No, I know.
And then the third one when she's in the prison or like for all men. Yeah.
I still like all the movies. I like her.
I like Ripley. How about Alien versus Predator?
I like that one too.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah, even and then the Prometheus. Prometheus, those are good too. I like those. ¿Qué más? Dije Shining. Christine.
Oh, definitely the possessed car. It was a Pontiac Fury.
Yup. ¿Cuál otra? I think that was it. Splash, Legend, Terminator, Halloween, Goonies. That's a good movie.
That's a loud movie though. Too much screaming.
But they're fucking kids.
I know, but
an adventure.
Too much screaming.
Yeah, I like it. Mermaids. I think it's The Shining.
Oh,
The Shining. But this is the 70s one, no?
How about Dr. Sleep, the recent one?
Yeah,
that was a good one, right?
Yeah,
I was surprised.
Yeah, me too.
How good they did it.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I was really surprised. I was really happy with that movie. ¿Y cuál más? Predator. I think that's it. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of other, of course, E.T. E.T. I still cry.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, I still cry I'm like,
I remember my mom took us to the Orpheum to see it.
Yeah, it's right now on Netflix y todavía la veo and I still cry. I feel bad for him, for pinche E.T.
Oh, yeah.
Pobrecito. Because it's like, oh, pobrecito, se quedó por chismoso.
Yeah. But checking out the berries, I think it was.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, so E.T. I still cry.
Phone home.
When he flies the first time.
Yeah.
I get like the goosebumps cuando all of them are riding y luego those cars are just there with the shotguns like come here y se van volando.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
And they're all like freaking out like, oh my God. That was
they should re-release that movie and then Universal should just fucking do a ride again. Yeah. They should re-release it. Not remake it. Re-release it. You know, it's old.
I know Reese's Pieces became famous after that.
And then imagine all the kids right now at home. Give them a little hope.
Yeah.
Fucking
man. No. Hay un chingo de, right now there's a shitload of movies that people could watch. Pero también, you know, like, do you really want to be seated in your right now con el calor, yeah, you don't want to do anything outside.
No.
You know, but there's only so much TV you can watch.
Yeah.
There's only so much.
Yeah, that's true.
Pero bueno, Noelia.
All right. Yeah, thank you.
No, pero before we head out, I just want to... And now I could do my proper fucking sign-off because estos cabrones siempre me apuran.
Oh,
like, yeah, siempre me apuran like, oh, fuck, dude, the 20-minute fucking goodbyes. No, but before I forget, thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing us. Thank you for
having me.
Yeah,
thank
and
you.
not only that, thank you for the Patreon supporters. They've been helping us out a lot. You know, the people that really, you know, that DM us or that send us messages or emails or whatever. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Keeps us going. But right now we have so. Chicano Shuffle, mainly Fernie, is re-releasing the Immigrant Made shirt.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have that one. The immigrant made shirt.
Yeah.
Assembled parts or something.
Yeah. ¿Qué dice? A ver.
I'm like, I don't even have it on. I thought I had it on.
No. It's it's an Immigrant Made shirt. It's the street vendor edition.
Oh, okay.
So the proceeds for this are gonna go to support or help out the street vendors. There's a fund for them, and I think it's at inclusive action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's at the symbol at INCLUSIV as in Victor ACTION. That's the foundation that the proceeds are going to go to.
So if I purchase a shirt,
The proceeds go to them. We're not keeping a penny. We're not keeping a dime or anything like that.
And how do you know it's legit that they're going to get the money?
Well, Fernie, actually, that's a good question. I haven't, but Fernie did the research and everything.
Okay. So it's legit?
Yeah, so it's legit. Fernie's not going to put
Yeah.
He really looks into this.
Okay.
Anytime that we've done like fundraisers or like the money, it goes to the foundation or it goes to the support group or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He does a good job in doing that,
Yeah.
Nosotros nomás, fuck it, yeah, All right, Fernie, Simón, güey, tú hazlo.
Oh, there's a foundation. Here's $5. Dick.
Órale, güey. No, I
Leave
trust
me alone.
you. I trust you.
Hey, do you guys want to donate? Here's $5. Leave me
Fernie's
alone.
pretty fucking legit.
Órale, pues.
Ese güey no te baja un 5 sin pedírtelo.
Órale, pues.
All
right.
Yeah, so
You're already selling them?
I think we're releasing them.
Oh, okay.
We're releasing them when this episode comes out. I think they're, there's a link in our bio on Chicano Shuffle Instagram.
Okay.
And even on Chicano Shuffle Facebook and ChicanoShuffle.com.
Okay.
There's a link to that. So any of those 3 platforms, you could get it,
Right.
And also Latino Happy Hour, we got a contest going on.
Ooh, what's on the contest?
The contest is that we're going to have... So the way it works is that you got to follow Latino Happy Hour, and you got to be following Chicano Shuffle, Pura Cultura, and I think Alfred Robles. And you have to tag 2 people, and they have to follow us. It's just to create numbers and to get a following,
You got to do homework.
Yeah, you got to do homework about it.
Perdiste, güey.
I know. And then what we do is that we put your name on the list. So then we're going to raffle it off. There's going to be 10 winners. The grand prize winner, which is the 10th one, gets all 3 shirts from all 3 podcasts, from Chicano Shuffle, from Alfred Robles, and from Pura Cultura.
Okay.
And you also get stickers.
Oh, okay.
All right. And the other 9 winners, they get a set of stickers. They only get a set of stickers. So there's only one grand prize, but everybody wins.
Oh, okay.
So there's a good chances on that. And
First place and then an award for participation.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Not that bien. I mean, it is, that's how you spread your your podcast.
Yeah, that's how we get, that's how we get people to listen and check us out and give us a chance, And if they like us, they'll follow us and then they'll spread the word. If not, then they'll just like, fuck these guys, Se quedan un chingo. Ya me tienen hartos.
Well, I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
I know, ¿verdad? Es como dice mi papá, las opiniones son como los culos. Cada quien tiene uno diferente.
Yeah.
How many of those does my dad have?
Too many. I don't know. I got to write them down. Like, what?
He's got so many and I use them.
Yeah.
Cuando un hombre va a miar y no se echa un pedito, no es un hombre.
I like the one that my friend was like, que haga su pinche con un papalote. So that's the one I'm like always saying. Like pretty much, I don't give a fuck what they do.
Yeah.
No, que hagan un pinche culo un papalote.
Si digo que la burra es parda es porque tengo los pelos en la mano.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Huh? Whatever.
Yeah,
but then you're older, like, I guess it sounds good.
No, it's good. Now I get it. If you're saying that the donkey is a certain color, it's because he's got its fur in his hand.
Yeah. You've been a horse, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's la burra, Noelia.
Árale, pues. Anyway, ¿y qué más? ¿Quién más? So it's Latino Happy Hour.
Yeah.
Chicano
Shuffle.
Pura
Cultura. And Alfred Robles.
Oh, okay.
All right. And then, I think shout out to 88 Miles Per Hour podcast.
Yay.
Give them a follow. Go check out the episode. You'll hear, I think it's episode 126 for them, and that's us. It's The Last Dragon.
Yay.
Noelia and Ramon. That, thank you again for filling in.
Ay, me ven la pinche carota, hombre.
Yeah, when they released the video.
Pinche mug.
I know.
Yeah. No, it was fun.
It was fun.
It was a fun episode.
Go check them out.
Yeah.
And, shout outs to all the vendors out there, Todos los que todavía están chingando. You guys know who you are.
Yeah. Just since we were talking about earlier about a lot of like the shit that's been caused by this Rona mess, for resources, for any type of resource, mental health, food banks, low cost medical shit, whatever, call 211.
211?
211. It's like 911.
At least in LA, right?
Yeah, it's an LA County resource number. So,
Okay.
like if I needed like, hey, you know what? I need some information on some low cost, places I could go get my teeth done or some shit like that or something. I mean, I know right now a lot of shit is limited, but it's a resource line. So you call 211 to get help. And they do tell you like, this call is being recorded, blah, blah, blah. I know that I know a lot of people that worked there before. Anything they can help you. A lot of times people don't know where to call or what do I do? So, 211 is a good resource line. It's 24 hours from what I know.
Okay.
It's a good resource line. Just, throw it out there.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Y con eso, pues, Noelia, you got anything?
Nope.
All right.
Nah, nomás.
Nah.
Nomás cuídense, hombre. Be kind to each other. Be patient, dude.
A little bit something. I'm thinking of the Animal House. I don't know why.
Oh, a little bit something. Nah. I mean, con este pinche corona mess, we're all going through it. Everybody is, Just, I don't know, be a little bit more patient,
Mm-hmm. Más?
Just a little bit more patient, I mean, whatever. Just take care of each other, Give the bum $1. Let him enjoy the beer, dude.
All right, fuck it. All right, I'll work on that. All right, Raza, thank you for listening, and al ratos with that, eh?
Good night.
Al ratos with that, eh?